likes Lumberjanes and Steven. Jess likes to bro Jimmy Olsen. And you're in luck, cause they're ahead.
Heyo! Welcome to Omnidog's Vault. I am Omnidog, and this is my guest, Dana. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
You can hear me and everything?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I also can hear you. Darn it, do I have another window open?
No, let me see. Let me take my... Okay, let me take these off and see if that helps. These were supposed to... Okay, how about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, but there's like lag, and I'm hearing like an echo up here. Let me close Opera over here. See if that does.
Okay. Just a sec, everybody. Technical difficulties.
Okay.
Surprising no one.
It's maybe okay. That may have been me because I had a couple browsers open, and now I don't.
Okay, James says both of your audio's good here. Oh, and here's
Good.
Bar buttering you up.
Oh, hey, Bar.
There we go.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's always good to see Bar.
Hope you're doing well.
I love it when Jess is late to his own shows that he decided the time for.
Well, it might have been my fault too.
Well, I don't want to blame the guest, but I'm going to blame the guest.
Yeah, I tried opening it in Chrome and it didn't seem to want to work, and then Safari was the trick.
Oh, okay, good. I think you were asking about my T-shirt right before the theme song.
80-page giant shirt.
Yeah, this is great. You and I might be the only ones in the room right now who remember 80-page giants.
My God, I love those. I used to have a complete set of 80-page giants.
Oh, really? What was the first one? This is DC.
I think it was a
about
annual.
It was a what?
Because there were like 15 annuals or 14. I think there were 15. It was like Superman, Batman, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, Superboy annuals, and they had numbers 1 through like 14. And
okay.
then they began doing the issues of the actual title, like Batman 182 would be an 80-page giant, that kind of thing.
Let me see if I can pull up a copy of an 80-page giant so people know what we're talking about.
80-page giants were awesome. They were the collected editions of those days.
Yeah. 80-page psychology. What? Oh, I remember having this one. Oh, this is great. I had a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Okay, this is...
There's like 80 or 90 of them.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is one that I had. Let's see if I can... Whoops. Bye, Bart. Just for a sec. Okay, this is what an 80-page giant was. Can you see it at all? This is Flash issue number 4.
Oh my God, $315.
It's in
$315.
But look at the condition it's in.
Condition.
Yeah.
I think our voices went away.
We can't. Nobody can hear us. Okay. Can you guys hear us? Can you hear me, Dana?
No.
You can't hear me? I can hear you. Dana?
No.
You can't hear me?
Okay. I
hear you.
I have it on another laptop, and I could hear you over there, but what the hell happened to... Oh, God darn it. I have it on another laptop, and I could hear you over there, but...
Okay, we'll figure it out.
I can't hear
People are used
myself
to
on
this.
my own laptop either.
Huh.
But you could hear me though.
I can hear you. Yeah.
What the hell? Okay. Well, Jesus. Okay, I'll just put it on my other laptop and I'll hear it over there.
I think.
Okay.
Do you have headphones you can put on?
Okay, I'll just put it
Because
on
we'll
my
hear
other
that.
laptop and I'll hear it over there.
Yeah, that's. Do you have headphones you can put in your laptop?
It's the time lag gonna be weird though.
Oh my
jeez.
goodness. Hey Kane, welcome. Okay, we need
I'll try
to
not to
figure
swear
this out.
here if I can help it.
Do you have headphones you can plug in? Hey Kane, welcome. Okay, we need to figure this out.
Here if I can help it.
Do you have headphones?
Yeah, I do. We'll see if that works.
Yeah, if you could plug them into that laptop, it might be able to help us.
No, I'm not hearing anything.
Can you hear me?
Because it was working fine until a second. You know what happened when you put up the slide? That's when the sound went away.
Okay, let me take it off. How about now?
I'm not hearing you now. No. What if I close my window and then reopen it?
Yeah, why don't you leave the... Yeah,
What if I
leave
just
this
log
and then
back in
come
again?
back. Yeah, we'll try that.
What did you
It's
say?
okay.
I hear you now.
Yeah, do
If I
what you
close my
said.
window and then reopen
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, why don't
Right.
you leave the... Yeah,
What if I
leave
just
this
log
and then
back in
come
again?
back. Yeah, we'll try that.
Okay. What did you
It's
say?
okay.
Okay. Don't worry about whatever else you hear.
Yeah, do what you said.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It worked fine in the green room. So, it's Pity Ma's birthday? Happy birthday. Where did you see it was her birthday? Okay, let's see if this works.
Okay, now I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah. I'm gonna take my earphone out though.
Well, we need to silence that other laptop because we're getting like feedback and lag. Is there a way you can plug your headphone into that laptop?
No, I got you on my back on my Mac again. It's that fixed it.
It did fix it?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm getting feedback. Huh.
Darn it.
Let's I'm gonna well, no, I can't stop the show because then I have to start everything again.
So where do you hear feedback from?
Right now I'm hearing it. You're not hearing feedback?
No. Why don't you take your earphone out? Try
Okay, because I actually can't hear you very well. So let's see.
Oh really?
Okay.
How about now?
Hello.
Hello?
I'm still getting feedback.
On which side?
And now I can't hear you.
Oh God.
Why don't you leave and re-hit the StreamYard link?
Okay, that's what I did before, but I'll do that again.
I can't hear you at all now. Okay. So sorry everybody, but everybody, yeah. Sorry about this. It worked fine in the green room, and so we're working it out. Okay. Where is Pity Ma? There we go. So happy birthday to Pity Ma. How nice she chose to spend it with us.
How about now?
Say something.
How about now?
Yes. Okay. I'm not touching anything.
Me neither.
Okay. Great. Thank you. I'm also afraid to show anything now because I don't want it to. I don't see how that could affect things, but
I don't know. Try it again. Let's try another slide or slide a picture.
okay, let's see.
About a Pop-Tart picture.
Okay, yeah, that's good. How about this one? Let's see if I can. You sent me a lot of good slides. So we're talking about today origins of Silver and Bronze Age characters, but these are lesser known characters that we wanted to focus on. So
Correct.
let's see. I've got Animal Man up. And wait. Share screen. No, there we go. All right, how about that?
There we go.
You can hear me and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Now
We
look at
solved.
So this is the first appearance of Animal Man, although he was not called Animal Man. He was called a man with animal powers, as it says there. And he was created by David Wood and Carmen Infantino.
Mm.
And he had the same basic powers as Animal Man. And he soon became Animal Man in Strange Adventures, which is the same title Dead Man first appeared in.
Okay.
But I thought that was kind of interesting that Animal Man, because I really wasn't, I hadn't thought about where Animal Man started. Because I really didn't read it until the Tom Veitch era.
Oh, okay.
Because I knew Tom Veitch when I was living in San Francisco.
Mm.
And so I was reading that then.
Well, this is a 12 center, so this is Silver Age.
Oh yeah, this is Silver Age, definitely.
1963, 64, and around there.
I think it was like 65. To be honest,
65. Okay.
it wasn't much before Dead Man. Dead Man was like in number 212.
207. Yeah.
207. So this is 180. So it wasn't
Okay.
maybe a couple of years before.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah. Okay, good. Let me talk to the chat real quick. And yeah, Batnessa got so many Omnis, a dozen Omnis, which I'd love to see a picture of them, Batnessa. Maybe you could post that in the Discord.
Wow, that's a lot of Omnis all at once.
Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, she's been saving up for a while and carefully selecting which ones she wanted. Mm-hmm. So she pulled the trigger, and I feel like we've been waiting for it. So that's great.
Sure.
Oh, there's Logan Wayne. Thank you for telling Lance that the show was on. Logan, just please don't allude to your ages. Okay, Bard just unloaded an entire clip on old people, aka millennials, on Omar's stream. Oh, you're still wounded.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Hey man, we were there for all the groovy shit.
These comics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were there for the best. I'm sorry.
What's that now?
We were there for the best comics. We were there in the beginning when all the best stuff was happening.
I can't disagree with that. I really feel that's true.
It was really that was when the Silver Age had just taken off, and then probably the most exciting point for me was when Marvel started putting out Iron Man #1, Submariner #1, Hulk 101, Captain America number 101, I think.
Yeah.
But all those that fresh beginning, and they didn't even reboot the characters. They just started fresh with these cool titles, and it was an awesome time. you could buy everything. If you had $2 in your pocket, you could buy everything and have money left over.
Oh yeah, you could buy the whole rack, the whole spinner rack.
Yeah.
Easily.
Oh shit!
I had.
I just spilled my tea.
Oh, okay. Well, you can clean it up, no problem. I'll talk to people in the chat.
This is my
Yeah,
Coke episode.
Dana's got a lot of stuff, cool stuff on her wall.
I got my tea. God damn it! It was a full glass.
We will ask her after she cleans up. Razor, good question.
God damn it.
Lance, give me the business here. Yeah, I haven't had an afternoon show in a while. That's when I can play the Omni Cat theme song. Javi, what up? Good to have you here. Yes, this is true. Bar also jamming me up, or although I think I just said that. So let's see. Thank you to James, as I said, and upper management for the great thumbnail.
My whole
That's a
carpet
team.
is wet.
That's a team that's what's that now?
My whole carpet is wet now.
Oh dear. You can clean it up if you want.
I spilled this whole glass of tea.
Oh, do you need more?
Well,
Need to put down towels and stuff?
I have more tea, and I have a towel down, so.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just, I lived here for 10 years and never spilled anything on the carpet. And now
I spill things all the time, so it's probably because you're on my show.
Probably. I was just thinking about when you spilled Coke on your computer.
James, somehow James found that clip, and Geo has it teed up for the next Omni Bros show. It's like 5 minutes long, so we need to.
Did you lose your mind when it happened?
So many things happened to me in that first couple of years. I also broke a tooth on cold pizza on air.
It was on the crust, kind of like French bread or something.
Yeah, but it was cold, so it was hard, and I cracked the bicuspid right here, so I had to get an implant.
And that was on the show that happened?
On Omni Bros, yeah.
Gosh.
The Coke in my laptop. I remember, I think it was, I can't remember if it's Omni Bros. Somebody will remember in the chat. When when the power kept blinking on and off, and I kept losing my router, because that was the show. I think that was my own show. That was the show where I dunked Darkhawk in root beer because I didn't like him so much. And he got his revenge because I kept going off the air 17 times in half an hour.
That's bad.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't even have variant covers, blind bags, or chrome covers back then. Best comics as if.
We did not need them.
Right.
We just couldn't wait to get to the spinner rack.
Yeah, because I had a weekly allowance of like $1, and I'd save it up, get $2, and I could get almost everything DC on the spinner rack.
Yeah, I have a crystal clear memory of picking up Spider-Man number 50 off the spinner rack, and it said Spider-Man no more. And I was like, God darn it, already? It's already over. Like it was the end of Spider-Man, but I soon learned that that's not how it worked. But so.
Yeah, I remember, let's see, late 69, early 1970, when the first, when that Green Lantern, Green Arrow issue came out, number 76.
Yeah.
I was like, I got it, and I had it graded just so I can have it. That's one book I'm never selling.
Yeah.
But I remember Green Arrow shooting an arrow and busting up the lantern, and I was like,
yeah,
is it made of glass or something? How's this happening?
Yeah.
And I Oh, here's Noir Wolf. Welcome. That's great to have you.
Did somebody have a question for me about my art or something?
Oh yeah, let me go back. Oh, Wednesday. You're okay. I thought you had the hall. Okay, Batnessa. Cool, cool. And here's my Discord. Thank you very much. I think people wanted to see. Do you have your wall? They saw some Batman stuff on your wall.
Batman stuff. Maybe what they saw was this thing. I just got this actually.
Oh,
Is
that's
it?
cool.
Yeah, that is cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's 3D printed,
Oh man, that's gorgeous.
and it was like 12 pounds.
What's the art right behind you that we can see in black and white? It looks black and
Those,
white.
those are 4 prints by Bernie Wrightson, Mike Kaluta, Bruce Jones, and Jeff Jones. It was an
Nice.
Abyss portfolio that was produced to raise money for they were doing a fanzine called Abyss,
Mm.
and there was one issue of that, but then there are these 4 posters, and they're all signed, and that's how they came. They came signed.
I feel like you and I talked about somehow getting a video together where we could take a tour of that room and what you have on the wall.
That'd be fun. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had talked about that, but yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay. We can do that for our next stream.
All right.
Okay, people are telling us hear Jess echoing. Yes, of course. Me and the technical difficulties.
Hey, man, it keeps it memorable.
Interesting. For $22.64, we can get maybe 8 comics now.
And like, what kid gets $25 for their allowance in a week? Maybe they do. I don't know. Do they?
I don't know. My daughter started working early because she wanted cash to buy stuff. So, she didn't ever get into comics, unfortunately.
Yeah, my son was his thing. He liked comics to a point, and then he came to like them more as they got a bit older. But he was more into video games.
Mm.
Video games, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and Pokemon figures. And we just bought him whatever.
I approve of that.
Just bought him whatever he wanted.
1132. What's that figure from, Razor? 1132. And I was only a year old in 1960, so let's not go crazy here. Oh, I see. Dollar during 1960, about 1132. Well, how much was it in 1969? That's when I had to spend my own money and not mooch off my father, because he bought me all my comics from 65 till like 1970.
But see, that was a time when I don't know, magazines were a quarter or 50 cents. Famous Monsters was and 50 cents wasn't a big deal. You could buy a paperback for 50 cents. And
50 cents? Oh, like the 100-page giants?
well, you could buy like Conan paperbacks, for example, science fiction.
Oh, okay.
Like 50 cents. And the 80-page giants were a quarter up, and I think they were a quarter up until the last 80-page giant. They were a quarter for a long time.
Yeah.
They just less page count after. I think they became 68 pages or something. But after Reagan, though, just the whole value of money just blew up, and got ruined.
Yeah. Oh, are you saying this Tumblr, or this is where we went for my wife's cousin's reunion, a lake in New Hampshire?
Nice.
Pleasant Lake.
That always sounds nice.
Yeah, Pleasant Lake.
Yeah.
It was pleasant. Okay, here's an update on Batnessa. I'm settled now, so I'm actually getting into comic books. Bought new shelves and everything. Tons of books coming in. A bunch of pre-orders too. This is exciting because we're seeing the very beginning of your collected edition collecting. That's great.
What kind of shelving did she get?
Batnessa, what kind of shelves did you get? And were your dozen Omnis all bat related? Since you are now Batnessa?
I don't suppose she bought the Silver Age Batman.
I don't know.
See, I'm thanking for the. What did I just? I just got something cool here. Anyway.
I'm trying to put these house ads together that
just came out this week. This facsimile edition came out this week.
Okay. I'm not seeing it. Oh, I have that.
Do you?
Yeah, let me okay, go again.
It's a facsimile edition of Batman number 156.
This one was really special to me, and I still have my copy.
Your original
sorry?
Your original copy from
Yeah. I got it at a bookstore back then in LA where I had to, go through cardboard boxes.
Oh yeah.
And I remember seeing that cover on an 80-page giant, and I was like, okay, Robin dies at dawn. I have to get this issue and find out what happened.
Absolutely.
I don't think I fully understood it back then, but that's for the Silver Age, that's a pretty deep comic with the psychological angle and everything in there. That's I think a remarkable book.
I haven't read this yet, and I don't remember. I mean, I had the 80-page giant, but I don't remember what happened, so I'll have to read that.
I think you're going to dig it.
Yeah. Now, it's like 1 year before the Robin DC Finest. They could have included it, but they started it at 64, and this is 63.
Oh, so it didn't get included in the Robins one?
Although I am having fun reading that. I mean, I was wondering if I would really enjoy reading those Silver Age stories again, and I absolutely do.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me catch up on the chat because I did see something. Oh, $1, 1969, about $9 today. Well, that would only get me like 2 comics.
Yeah, it's gotten crazy. So this is why people trade weight,
Yeah.
Like I'll buy the first one and see how it is. Although I did buy the trade. I bought Absolute Manhunter, which I think is one of the most brilliant new comics out there.
Oh, yeah.
Have you got that?
I have the first one that I read, and I thought it was great. I haven't seen the second one for sale yet.
No, I have just that first trade. That's issue 1 through 6.
Yeah.
And it's so well written and so creative. Just how he's hearing all their thoughts, and it's all about humans and humanity, and it's incredible.
It really is. I love all those books in varying degrees, but I love the fact that it looks like the editors just said, "Go nuts."
Yeah, I think they did.
Freedom.
That was the concept for the whole Absolute line. Now I have the Absolute Batman Annual, which I haven't exactly read yet, but the Martian Manhunter is the only Absolute series that I've actually read, and I think it's just outstanding. Now that's an Eisner Award-winning book, in my opinion. That should be
Mm,
mine. It really
yeah,
should.
I agree with you. Batnessa got IKEA Billies.
There you go. That'll do it.
Oh, here's Jewish Dragons with a good question. Welcome, JD, Dana, and Jess. What Silver Age title or character that isn't currently being published or in continuity would you most want revived? And what creative team would you want to perform the resurrection? Does the creative team have to be alive? This sounds like it's like you if the book came back, I guess you'd want modern day creators. Okay, that's a really good question. While you answer your part, I'm gonna open up your email to get some more things I can share here.
Okay. If it was, it's hard to think of a character because many of the characters that we were going to talk about today or are going to talk about, like the Creeper and Hawk and the Dove and Ditko characters and other characters from the Silver Age, when they get done in other periods by other creators, they change so much about them that the Absolute line is the first effort I've seen where they've taken older characters and just made it into something really intriguing. I'm not sure what the difference is between all the various Martian Manhunter series that came out in the past, because there were quite a few. And there are quite a few Hawk and Dove series.
Yeah.
And I liked Hawk and Dove on Titans because they weren't a comic. It was live action. And it was the actor who plays Reacher now was playing Hawk.
Wait, I'm not familiar with this. This is live action Titans.
This is the Titans series that was on FX, I guess, and then ended up over on a streaming channel.
Okay. I never got to watch that, but I heard it really gets good like around season 3.
It's good, I think, all the way through. I was enjoying it. Watching the last season, I think there was this. I think 3 is. I'm not sure. I thought 3 was the last season, but it could still be on for all I know.
Oh, here's the Toastums. I need to go get my the comics that came with that my daughter got me for Christmas. She's gotten me a couple of them. They're just in the other room.
Were they comics that came with Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
I think wasn't there a Batman comic that they put in one of the collections?
Yeah, just a sec. Let me get it real quick. I'll be right back.
As for which character I want to see, one character I like a lot is Human Target. And the Human Target series by Javier Pulido and Peter Milligan was really good. I think Human Target, I haven't read the Tom King one.
Oh, gosh, it's so great.
But see, the reason I wasn't into even trying it was because it had superheroes in it. And the original Human Target, and even the Peter Milligan one doesn't have superheroes in it.
Oh.
It was more like the straight, like crime, murder, whatever stories. Because there was somebody who was a target, and then he was going to take their place and protect them. But
it's
Smallwood is so
super
amazing.
Brilliant, I think.
I should probably try it because I love Greg Smallwood.
Oh yeah, he does a fantastic job. Let me show the not Pop-Tarts. It was Pop-Tarts predecessor.
Country Squares.
Let's see. Let me try and answer Jewish Dragon's question. What Silver Age title character? I'm trying to think back to those. We're going to talk about Showcase here, and maybe Brave and Bold. Let me think here. This is a bit of a poser, because I feel like Showcase had some really good
It did.
presentation of characters. I'm going to do a video on why we need a Showcase omnibus.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, we do. I think that's been talked about. Even with like a DC Finest, we need like from number 1 on.
I would totally accept a DC Finest.
And there's a Showcase Presents that has like the first 19 or 20.
Okay.
But I wish those Showcase Presents had been in color. That would have solved so many problems.
Oh, that's right. They were black and white. Yeah.
Yeah.
What creative team would you want to perform the resurrection? Well, if they get resurrected like they were, but then you want them modernized, I would say Greg Rucka did a great Lois Lane book, Enemy of the People.
Oh, wow.
I would take, this is so good, Dana.
In that, who's the artist on that?
Mike Perkins.
I've heard of him. I'm not really familiar with him that much, but when did that come out?
Well, I think it's pre-pandemic. Let's see.
That was kind of good.
2020, during the pandemic, 1 through 12. Yeah, I think you'd really enjoy it. The art is good. The stories are good.
Where have I seen his art before? Because I've seen that style before. Did he work on Captain America with Ed Brubaker or something?
Gosh, I don't remember that. Oh,
I've
The Question is in it.
Oh, really? But it's not the
But it's Renee Montoya. She's cool.
Big Sage or whatever his
Yeah. Name. So Jewish Dragons, I think I'd like Lois Lane brought back. It doesn't have to say Superman's girlfriend, but that'd be cool if it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll take this original team to do like 50 issues. Not original, but Enemy of the People. Greg Rucka, if he's kissed and made up with DC, which it sounds like he has, let's get him going on Lois. I dig that.
I'll have to check that out. Enemy of the People, it's called?
Yeah.
All right, I will look for that.
Awesome. I don't think it's out of print.
Speaking of Renee Montoya, I think it's interesting. Of all the permutations of The Question, I think she's probably the one I'd be most interested in reading.
Yeah.
So I liked Gotham Central a lot.
Yeah.
It seemed like that didn't go on long enough or something.
She's got other let me see. She's got other stuff. She's in a couple books by Greg Rucka. The Renee Montoya Question. I don't think he ever got to finish Books of Blood with Renee in it.
You didn't get to finish it?
I don't think so. I feel like it ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Books of Blood. I don't know what that is.
I'll go get it. All of Batnessa's Omnis are DC. A bunch of Batman Omnis, Batgirl collected editions, Batwoman, Catwoman. Oh man, this sounds great. I kind of can't wait till you get it.
A lot of good stuff there.
Yeah. Yes, the Batnessa collection year 1. I've known you guys since last year, but I'm just now reading and collecting. I van lifed. Okay, this must be slang that I am not familiar with. Van lifed.
Van life. I never heard that either. Maybe she was living in a van.
Down by the river.
I don't want to say that.
Let's see. Here's the Books of Blood. And here's Pipeline by Greg Rucka. So he's written a couple of Renee Montoya books.
That's Greg Rucka?
Yeah, Pipeline. This is all, it's complete. I don't think it ends.
And who's the artist on that one?
Cully Hamner.
Here's another artist I've heard of, but I don't know where, but it looks good.
Yeah, now you can own it because I'm showing it to you. So it exists.
There's so much I haven't seen.
Here's Books of Blood. And I feel like I can't remember. Maybe the chat remembers. This feels like it was part of something else. Like an event or something happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did end on a cliffhanger. Here's the art.
And
So
that one's by who? The artist.
Greg Rucka. Let's see who the artist is. It's not on the front cover. 5 Books of Blood. Oh, it's by various artists. 5 different artists. Tom Mandrake, Jesus Saying, Matthew Clark, Diego Olmos, and the Parable of the Faceless Manuel Garcia with Jimmy Palmiotti. Oh, okay. I don't think I can show that on the air. Oh, here's Batwoman. She's looking great.
Yeah.
With the question.
That's unusual. I have to look into that because I wasn't a huge fan of the Denny O'Neil question.
Oh, okay.
Because he so did not like the Ditko version.
Which
that he basically killed the character. He basically killed Vic Sage. Almost. He didn't totally kill him, but he virtually killed him. And then he was brought back to life by a female character. I forget her name, but she trained him to be in the ways of the question in some sort of mystical way.
See, I do have. You sent me some question.
Oh yeah, I sent you the cover for Mysterious Suspense and for Blue Beetle #1, which is the first question story.
Okay. Let me show this then.
Shiva, that's right.
What's that now?
Somebody in the chat said Shiva. Shiva was the one who brought Vic Sage back from the dead, as it were.
Oh, okay.
And somebody in the Safar said Shiva, and that's correct.
Shiva. Oh, okay.
So that's Blue Beetle #1. That was the Blue Beetle started running in the back of Captain Atom at Charlton, like in number 83 or 4. And then he ran for 4 chapters in the back of Captain Atom by Ditko. And before that, he was being drawn by Tony Tallarico and other people. It was just not great. But then Ditko kind of came over and just turned him into his own character. And the question was a backup feature in Blue Beetle, and he was a code-friendly version of Mr. A.
Who I also have. You sent me a couple things on Mr. A. Bye, Kane. Thank you for being here. I need to text you my thanks for the really mature and things you've said recently in response to comments that weren't really helpful. So Kane is great. Thank you, and stay safe from the storm. So how long did Ditko's question run? How many issues?
Well, it ran in the 5 issues of Blue Beetle.
Okay.
Then he had done 3 more 8-page chapters that were turned into the Mysterious Suspense #1, which in my opinion, for my taste, Mysterious Suspense #1 is one of the best comics ever.
Whoop. There I am. Sorry.
Which is everybody has what they consider what they think is one of the best comics ever, but but I think that one is just, he's only in costume like on 6 out of the 23 pages, and it's really just about corruption and right and wrong, and Vic Sage is a newspaper guy, or is a TV reporter. All the characters, like either newspaper reporters or, see, I made a little chart where I could see what they all were.
Okay, let me take care. Whoop, there's.
Did I do something?
No, I goofed up. Here's Comic Pals. Sean, how's it going? Welcome. I'm glad to see you.
Okay, Vic Sage was a television reporter. That's what he did.
What? I just hit the wrong. I pressed on the wrong thing, but so this is okay. This is different. Okay, so he got the question got his own comic here.
Yeah, for 1 issue, because there were 3 8-pagers left over, and they put them into this one shot. There was never any other issues of Mysterious Suspense. That was it.
Oh.
But and I, as a kid, was looking for the next one, #2. What's #2? What's going on?
And it never showed up.
Charlton just killed all their action characters.
Well, okay, I see 12 cents on that. So it was in the early to mid 60s.
It was like
the whole 60s.
1960. Yeah, I don't have the. Wait a minute. I have the collection right here. It'll say it. Here's this book. Got all of them in there.
Whoop, sec. Let me highlight you.
Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, The Question.
Wow. What a great book.
Captain Atom starts in the first volume, but the second volume has all the Blue Beetle and Question stories.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen that book.
Really? It's one of the archives. I think it came out when the Batman archives were coming out. Here's the first one, Captain Atom.
Oh gosh, those things are probably way expensive now.
Maybe, I would give it a search.
Uh-huh.
But I have to double check I have the DC Universe by Ditko, and I'm not sure that includes these in there or not. I don't think it does. But the Mysterious Suspense was, I think it was 1968. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Good to see you too, Jess, from Sean. Oh, you did. Thank you for responding to that. Can't wait to stream with you again. That'll be awesome. I have you down tentatively for August 8th, and I'm going to send out an email to a couple other people like Cody and Carl's collection for hot singles in your area again. 1968 Badger Stump. Thank you.
Yep.
Dana showing off the Ditko's artist edition in the back.
That's right. Got it.
Where's that?
Right there.
Right there. Oh, there it is. Nice.
Circle over here with the it's reversed. But anyway, yeah, it's huge.
Look at that.
It's a big one.
Yeah. I wonder if it's bigger than the Nemo book that knocked the Coke onto my laptop.
I don't know. It's as big as the Wally Wood one that just came out.
Oh gosh, I love Wally Wood art.
I know. He's brilliant. Or he was anyway. And it's so interesting that there is so much that Ditko and Wood did together.
Mm. Yeah, I have one here too, Batness. I have this one. And I definitely remember when this comic came out, it was a wild green. The main color was green. And
it's a book.
Yeah, but that came out in the same year, I think, as Green Lantern, Green Arrow 76. Yeah, right, Safar? Big books are the best. Holy crap. Yeah, I should do a video. I wanted to do a video on showing people this, but I don't, I haven't figured out a way to get this whole thing on my iPhone. It's too big for the landscape way to do it. I may have to do it in portrait mode. But yeah, these are ginormous.
Do you have one of those camera tripods for phones?
I do, and I also have a thing right here that I usually use. That thing where you stick the iPhone in there and you can see what's going on the desk.
There you go. Maybe you could do it that way.
Yeah. Here's a question from Yarne. Oh, Dana, what do you think the chances are that Marvel or Fanta would publish Millie the Model collections?
I think it's slim chance. What they would probably more likely do a reprint. Actually, the Archie style ones, the ones that are humorous and have like Stan Goldberg art. Those are some of the earlier ones, and then they reprinted them later when comics were like 15 cents, and they had a Chili and a Millie the Model title.
Oh yeah, I think that's where I started reading her. I remember Chili. Yeah,
I bought those because they were like art. But if they would have put those into a collection, I get that.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm not sure about serious ones about what they're in fashion industry going on, but the Archie ones, yeah.
Here's a good question from Unstoppable Bar. Dana, what comic got you into this hobby? Don't worry, I won't call you old. Thank you, Bar, for that.
45.
Which one?
Spider-Man number 45. It had the lizard in it. And put it up there on the wall.
Oh, wait, let me highlight you.
It's up there.
Oh yeah, I see the lizard one with a yellow background.
Yeah, next to the 3D Batman cover.
Yeah, let me ask about that Batman because I think I have it. Is that Penguin on the front?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, and that was a 3D comic, and it's oversized. It was an oversized comic.
Yeah, I have that too. It's in the same box. Same box as Death of Robin, or Robin Dies at Dawn, rather.
Yeah, I had it for years, and then I sold it.
The Batman 3D?
But it was the Spider-Man number 45. A kid asked me at school if his father was the pharmacist at the drugstore where I bought comics.
Oh,
well, but I bought like trading cards there, And he said, "Would you get me Spider-Man number 45?" And I said, "Sure." I'm not sure why he asked me that. Because his
The
father,
son of the pharmacist?
yeah. Why didn't he just have his dad get it?
Yeah.
His dad didn't like him getting comic books.
Where did you get it from?
At a drugstore across the street from school.
Hmm.
And so I said, absolutely. And I was going to bring it to school the next day. And so I had it at home overnight and I read it and I was just like hooked. It was like heroin.
Only not as deadly, I guess.
No, just more fun. I never tried heroin, but
I know. I'm still looking for it. If I can find it, I'll do it.
I would imagine that comic books are better for you.
Yeah. They're more expensive, I think, but they are better for you.
Yeah.
Razor says the artwork is black and white, but the books are not printed in black and white. So you
That's
can see the blue lines and other elements of the original art.
Exactly.
Well, I
So-
have a ginormous Jose Gonzalez Vampirilla.
So all the tanning of the pages and whatnot is evident, which makes it just like, yeah, there you go.
Look at the size. This one's even bigger than the artist editions. I
That's
think.
pretty big.
Whoop. Let me see if I can. Oh, yeah, way bigger.
Now that Adams one looks about the size of this Wrightson one I have.
Yeah, this is an artist edition, and then this Dynamite one is the biggest. It's just the same size as that Fantastic Four Behold Galactus.
Yeah.
This thing is ridiculously big.
This Wright one isn't as big as the Ditko one.
Okay.
This.
Oh, yeah.
And it's called what is it called? It's called an Artifact Edition.
This is just called an art edition.
Artifact Edition. That's what the Wrightson one is called.
Okay. Oh, here's what Razor was talking about. You can see all the markups. This is unwieldy. This is a dangerous book.
Need to put it on a table.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see all the whiteouts and all the brush strokes and white paint and the
Yeah.
yellow.
And then you see this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's great about it.
I almost knocked my water over onto my laptop. So I need to figure out some way to show this. I don't think this is out of print or anything, but it's super boss.
Yeah, and looking at this Ditko book, this Spider-Man, it's like you've never seen it that way before. I mean, you've seen original art by Ditko, but looking at it at full size, it's really like having the actual pages.
Yeah.
And it's just
So these pages are the size of what
that's the concept.
they were originally done in.
Yes. Yeah, that's about how big they are. That's about how big. I had an EC page or two back in the day, and it was about, and the art was about that big.
This is crazy. Wait, Sean just popped in with an opinion. I don't recommend you try heroin. Well,
Yeah.
Are we friends or not, Sean? What kind of advice is that?
Probably wise.
I have a shelf that originally had albums in it, and it has adjustable shelves in it, and that's where I'd store. This is clearly the biggest book. I have about 3 of these this size.
Mm-hmm.
I think Little Nemo, is this the Little Nemo one? Yeah, Little Nemo is the one that it's the same size as Vampirilla, and this is the one that knocked the Coke onto my laptop.
Boy, son of a bitch.
Let's see.
I would have been so upset. I would have been like, we got to end the show now.
Um, yeah, I think I originated the show, or maybe somebody else did, because I still had my video and they could still hear me. And then I picked up my laptop, and that's when the Coke that was in the laptop moved over to the motherboard and fried everything out. Um, I don't know. At that point, I was just like, okay, what else can happen?
Okay, there's $1,500 gone.
Yeah. um, Jess, do you remember when that guy drew me as Vampirella? I never did show you it. Yeah, I do, Vampirella. I mean, Batnessa, Vampirella the Witch. Post it on Discord if you can. I'd like to see that.
Well, she had Jose, what's his last name?
Gonzalez?
She had him draw her as Vampirella.
I don't know who drew it. Do you remember who the name of the artist that drew that? Oh, Safar, thank you very much for the super chat. Dana and I can answer that. Thank you, Safar. What would you recommend from Bronze Silver Age as fun or essential comic book read to someone who likes modern era and is not a super fan of the Bronze Silver Age style? I will say it's called Hard Traveling Heroes. That is the Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams run from 76 to 89 or 90. That is in an absolute version, excuse me. It's also in it like a deluxe. It's available in all kinds of sizes, but it's a little bit dated. Speaking of heroin, specifically with the heroin issues, it doesn't. You can pretty much tell that Denny O'Neil was not familiar with shooting galleries, or otherwise known as places where you buy heroin and then shoot it up. But that's a little dated. But everything else is remarkable for the time, 1970. And that same time is, I would recommend getting, when it comes out in September, Batman the Bronze Age Volume 1. That's updated and puts the Silver Age to bed and starts the Bronze Age. Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams. Neil Adams did a few, he didn't do the whole book, but he did several issues in it. So I would recommend both of those. Thank you. What do you think, Dana, for Silver and Bronze Age must have for him?
Well, I would say the Swamp Thing 1 through 10. And you can get those in absolute. There's a wonderful absolute edition that's in the original colors, and it's a masterwork. The first 10 issues by Bernie Wrightson and Len Wein. I would say that one. But you know what else was an example of the writers just having no clue what it was like to buy drugs back in the 70s? It was the Marv Wolfman wrote the Teen Titans drug special.
I don't think I've read that.
And he had the kids lined up at it looked like an ice cream truck. Buying these, it looked like they were wrapped like sandwiches, buying drugs.
Wow.
That's
that's how I bought my drugs back in the 70s.
Yeah,
I went to the ice cream truck
and bought it like sandwiches.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would recommend Swamp Thing by Bernie Wrightson. One of the best comic runs ever.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so regarding the Vampirella one, it was Matthew Mangi that did it, Batnessa. I think his name was Matthew. Yeah, it was last year. Someone from your chat was an artist. Yeah, James is right. It's Matthew. Yeah. So how soon can we expect you to post that? Vampirilla. Why am I calling you that? Batnessa, I mean. I'll call you Vampirilla. That's cool.
Here's a drawing I have. Speaking of Vampirella, it's Tom Sutton was the first artist to draw Vampirella in our first few issues, and this is a drawing of Vampirella by Tom Sutton.
Oh wow!
That he did on what they call coke wheel board.
Yeah,
which is those textures.
Right.
But I've had that for a long time.
That's beautiful.
I love it because this is my favorite Vampirella. I mean it's just so he has this Wally Wood like style but still his own style.
Yeah.
And one of his sons said that he based her on their mother.
That kind of kills the buzz, but okay.
He's still super cute. He tried to talk me out of it, but out of the original, with that as the argument, I said nah.
Yeah, seriously, what?
That's happening.
A good Safari, yeah, September 8th it comes out. I feel like Day did this for the Bruce Jones Hulk Omni, like 2 weeks prior to the release date. JP at Panelbound Comics will have the omnibus, like a big palette of the omnis. So it would be the end of August. By the way, here's my code, Omnidog, for $2 off your order. 5% off shipping 4 or more books together. Omnidog sit. And so Day flew down to where JP lives. I am willing to fly down there, but Day and JP are friends. Day and JP are good friends. So I don't think I'd feel comfortable staying with JP, but it would be so cool if I could go down there 2 weeks early and do my review of that book, like right there. That would be great. So I'm considering it.
Where is that?
In Texas.
Oh, okay.
How many Bronze Age Omnis will there be for Batman? That's a good question.
I think at least 2, if not 3.
What?
At least 2. 3 maybe.
What are we? When did the Bronze Age go, in your opinion, to 85 or 84, or when do you think the Bronze? Because I always felt like 85 when Watchmen and Dark Knight Returns came out to be the start of the modern age. So if the Bronze Age started around 1970, when do you think the Bronze Age ended?
You're asking me?
Yes. Your opinion.
I'd have to look at what the issues are. I kind of base it on who the creators are and what the issues are.
Okay. Because if we're talking
a bit late.
Okay. Yeah. How about 1980? If we say 1980, that's 10 years. So I feel that will be at least 4 Omnis.
Yeah.
I would think. Ebb.
Now, what's going to be the difference between the DC Finest that's got Bronze Age Batman and the Omni? Have you sorted that out for yourself? Have you figured that out?
I haven't. The difference, you mean in
what they have
issues collected?
I think I did look into it, and I thought, okay, I had to get them both.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
And one of the things I especially like in those are the stories written, not drawn, but written by Frank Robbins. He was one of his stories are always rather solid and interesting and entertaining, I thought.
He's the one that created Man Bat?
Well, yeah, I think he did. creative. But he did definitely drew those issues.
Yeah.
I mean, Adams drew some Man-Bat too, but I think the first Man-Bat might have been Frank Robbins. But and a lot of people hate his art. I did like his Man-Bat art.
Yeah.
And if they don't like the Marvel art he did, that's understandable. The Invaders and etc. I can see how some people might not like that, but the stuff he did in the 70s at DC, especially the stories, he was a really good writer.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrote that Johnny Hazard newspaper strip for years.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, and it's always a compelling story. So he had a real knack for writing. And they were very different than the Denny O'Neil stories.
Yeah, here's a statement from Lars, an artist from the Silver Age that is one of my definite favorites. Russ Manning and his take on Tarzan, and the creator of Magnus, Robot Fighter.
Absolutely.
I remember him mostly from Magnus. I don't.
Yeah, he did a lot of Tarzan too.
Yeah, I don't think I ever read his Tarzan, but I loved Magnus Robot Fighter.
Those were all Gold Key comics. I don't think he did any gel Tarzan, but he did Gold Key.
Oh, Lance has the Russ Manning Magnus books from Dark Horse. I haven't read them yet, but I love the artwork so much. Yeah.
Yeah, I think those Gold Key comics also, in terms of writing,
mm-hmm.
they had real solid writers. Gaylord Dubois was one of them, and there were others, but those Gold Key comics were not really. Well, I guess if you look at the westerns, there were a lot of good western stories, but they were like watching a good western TV show or something. And Space Family Robinson, which was drawn by Dan Speake.
That's right.
That was that was a Gold Key series. That's at about 40 issues.
That preceded Lost in Space, right?
It was before Lost in Space, and there was some kind of. I mean, the fact that they were both called the Robinson family. I think it was this like Swiss Family Robinson, Space Family Robinson. That was the whole concept.
Mm-hmm.
And it might have just been timing that they both came up with the same idea, and they didn't get to call it Lost in Space because the series CBS said you can't use the name Lost in Space. But although it might have been, I have to dig them out, but they might have at some point called them Lost in Space, like after the series ended. But those are all really well written comics.
Yeah. Booster, welcome. For upcoming Batman Bronze Age Omnis, how many eventual volumes would you recommend? Does it go down in quality later on? Well, this is just my opinion. I would say the 1970 through 1975 will be what I concentrate on getting. 1976 is when I gave up on comics till 1985. So 10 years I gave up on comics. They just weren't. It was so exciting in 1970 to get those kind of comics, Batman and Green Lantern, Green Arrow, and they never were able to recapture that excitement, in my opinion. And they became DC. I don't know about Marvel. I was reading DC at the time, but they seemed kind of generic to me in 1976, maybe even the latter part of 75. They just went back to being kind of standard by rote comic book superheroes type thing. So I would say, yeah, it does go down in quality. So, excuse me, I would concentrate maybe on the first three, Booster. I think you'd be happy with those.
I think Herb Novick and Neil Adams traded back and
Hmm.
forth,
Mm-hmm.
and I think like you, I didn't quite when I went to I was living in Miami at that time, and I finally moved to San Francisco in '82, and I had stopped reading comics for a while because I was gearing up to move. But when I got to San Francisco, I checked out comic shops again and that kind of thing. But '82 was already when like alternative comics were happening.
Oh yeah. Pity Ma, Betnessa, check out Comics by Night, Vampirilla #1. They just reviewed page by page the classic Warren magazine Vampirilla. It's on YouTube. I had that book for a long time, but my comic book dealer friend, the guy that flew with me to go to In and Out in California, he insisted on giving me a lot of money for it. So I had to take his money. It was nice owning it.
They have a nice facsimile edition.
Oh, they do? I wouldn't mind reading that.
You mean the very first issue of Vampirella?
Yeah, if they have a
It came out a little while ago, but it shouldn't be too expensive to get on eBay.
I dig that that.
Yeah.
Here's Chris. Good to see you, Chris Brogan. Can post it right now. I don't mind. I know I've been okay, good. Because I keep calling you Vampirilla for some reason. Did you there it is. Nice. Oh yeah, Matthew's so talented. Let me share this. And I forget, did you Vampirilla, did you win that, or how did it come to be that you you ended up with this drawing? So there's Vampirilla as
Nice.
as Vampirilla. Yeah, he incorporated her face into that. He's very talented.
It has kind of a manga feel to it too.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. The eyes kind of have that. Those are a little manga-ish.
It's very nice though. Absolutely.
Yeah. That Vampirilla is great. Safar, Saturday in Omnidog's vault is a slice of heaven. Wow. Thank you for the compliment. And I'm going to assume Chris is agreeing by saying 100%. Wow, Pitima, thank you for the love. I appreciate that. Okay, I see your question, Logan. Just a sec. Jess and Dana, if you were kids at the time they came out, I was a kid. Did drug issues like the Speedy one or the Spider-Man Harry Osborn one have the desired effect, or were they seen as corny even then? That's a good question, Logan.
Well, I was reading Robert Crumb comics and Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers, so that was kind of a more realistic view of smoking pot and etc., dropping acid or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I could say that they seemed a bit unrealistic. You know, Harry was all freaked out. He had a bottle of capsules, and it's like, okay, well.
What were the capsules? A bottle of capsules.
There was an issue, or maybe even a cover, where that Harry had a bottle like from a pharmacy with capsules in it.
Were they barbiturates or something?
Maybe. I mean, Harry. I don't know what Harry was taking, but but they were
Uh,
always wired out. I mean, it really was like trying to show drugs as like a really bad thing. And I think most people didn't really experience that way unless they really were overdoing it.
hmm. Um, the design. Well, I think you can tell. I've been on the air 9 years now, and I think you can tell by the way I've spoken about my 20s that they did not have the desired effect. If anything, it made me more curious.
That's what the Crumb comics did for me, and I think more so even the Freak Brothers. Say, oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. As I said, it's only in retrospect that I could see that the Speedy issue. I think it was the second. Let's see, 87 and 88. I think those were the two. The drug issues. Looking back, I mean, these guys, if I recall correctly, these guys are like sitting in a really nice apartment in decent clothes. The N word is dropped in there.
Yeah.
And they're just talking about going out and scoring. And I don't think that's what a typical drug user's pad would look like because these guys were deep into their addiction and they looked really good and they had a really nice apartment that they were talking in.
Yeah.
So I kind of look back at them as corny and dated, but they were also, and the same with the drug issues. Spider-Man, I think it was 99, 98, 97, 96. There were 4 of them. So I gotta say hats off to both of those comics because they were pretty not radical, but what's the word I'm trying to think of? They were very progressive for the time.
Yeah. And they did a lot to kind of take some of the bite out of the code. It kind of chiseled away at the comics code.
Yeah, the Spider-Man drug issues didn't have the code on them.
No, they just said we're going to print it anyway.
Yeah.
So once that happened, it was only a matter of time until the code was just kind of not of its usefulness.
Right. The new Bronze Age Omnis use the Warlord paper. Go ahead.
I think they're going to. I think that's what I heard.
I think I heard that too.
So I'm curious about that. I haven't seen or held the Warlord one, but if they're lighter, that's going to be nice.
Yeah, and people seem to really dig the paper. It's lighter, and of course, with lighter paper, I was worried about bleed through, but nobody's complained about that.
Well, I think the Spectre Omni has paper that's similar to that. I don't think it's quite the same.
The John Ostrander one?
No, the one that's the Silver Age up through the Jim Aparo.
Oh, okay.
But they had like a matte paper, like a pulpish matte paper, kind of a rough matte paper.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would help if I went down to Panel Bound Comics early and I could let everybody know everything about it. So I'm talking myself into it.
A good sign is that this Batman facsimile that I held up a minute ago, the DC facsimile comics have like pulp paper, as opposed to the Marvel ones, which have like almost a gloss paper.
Oh, okay.
And so DC really captures it. They're really doing it right.
See, I'm looking for my copy of that
The Spectre.
No, I'm looking for the copy of the book he just held up, Robin Dies at Dawn.
Right.
I don't think I can put my hands right on it. It's got a bunch of other really cool books with it, though. So this is pretty typical of me to go off camera. Oh, here it is. Nice. I have a bunch of cool books here. Let me grab them. Okay. Because I'm going to do a top 10 favorite Batman stories video. And spoiler alert, this is going to be on it.
Nice. Nice. That's such a great cover.
It really is. It really struck me as really dramatic, and it really just hooked me on everything. On this book, specifically wanting this book.
And the back is the same.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And how big is that's a bigger book, bigger than the regular comic?
No, this is a regular size comic.
Okay.
Here's a facsimile of this in the original. So
This
it's the same book.
Compared to a regular comic, I feel like this thing's wider.
I think that those Silver Age ones were wider. That's why they have Silver Age bags.
Oh yeah, okay, of course. So this is the art in it.
See, I love that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess it looks. I don't know. People have an attitude about too much to read and the art not being as modern, but I just think it's great. Maybe because that's what we grew up, that's what we grew up with, and
I'm hesitant to pull this out too often because it's starting to get brittle.
yeah,
And I don't want the pages to separate from the staples.
you should get the facsimile because then you could look at it whenever you want.
That's a good idea. And let's see, how is your knowledge of Catwoman?
Oh, Catwoman. Well, I know I love Julie Newmar as a cat.
Yeah, 100% on that one. I agree.
Well, she's definitely a character.
What do you think is unusual? Let me hold this up. About this cover.
Unusual? Well, it doesn't look like the Batman TV show. The Batgirl does kind of, but she was never. Is that Catwoman?
Yeah.
But it looks like Poison Ivy more than anything.
This is the only time she ever had this costume on.
Yeah, I don't see. That's what I thought. I never saw her in that before.
Right.
There was always maybe they didn't want to have two black costumes on the cover.
Oh.
Yeah, Batgirl, maybe that was it.
Yeah.
But that looks like it might be a Poison Ivy costume.
Yeah.
The mask and everything.
Yeah, this is one of my faves because I mean it's Carmine Infantino.
Yeah.
And I just love all his covers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he did some great covers back then. And he was one of the first modern Batman artists, really.
Yeah. Oh, here's a total. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you my favorite.
That Joker one is. I had that Joker one.
Oh, yeah. This is the first appearance of Gaggy.
That one is. I just loved it. I remember getting that, and it was like, this cover, I can't stop looking at it. It's great.
Here are my two all-time favorite covers of a Silver Age book. And that's Crisis on Earth, whatever. I don't remember, but this comic just captured my imagination when I saw it on the spinner rack.
Yeah, that has a lot of weird things going on there.
But the grown-up Robin design, I still like it. I know I don't think it was popular, but Also, look at Infantino's art on this. It's
Is that Infantino?
oh, you know what? Let's see. It might be
Ross Andrew or
uh
Mike Sikowski?
I don't let's see.
What issue is that?
55. And then comes the next favorite cover. This is definitely Infantino, I would think.
That's a classic one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, this Hour Man is definitely an Infantino drawing. Hawkman, Wildcat, this is Hour Man. So this must be Mr. Terrific right here. And so what does the internet say the artist is? Sid Green or so 55, yeah. Is it like Sid Green on
Mike Sikowski and Murphy Anderson.
Murphy Anderson, yeah. This is a darn good Sikowski page.
Yeah.
He wasn't my favorite artist at the time, but I've come to...
He wasn't mine either, but I've gotten a greater appreciation for him. And actually, some of his art from the 50s is good.
I've come to appreciate him more.
I feel that way about Don Heck, too.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot that I come around to. Don Heck and... Who else was I just thinking of? Yeah, there's...
Go ahead.
I was never a big fan of Ross Andrew.
He took over the Flash with Mike Esposito, Andrew and Esposito, after Infantino left.
Yeah, and he drew Spider-Man for a long time, and I think I've heard Omar say that he loves those issues, and that's all. That's fine. I mean, I would never say that one shouldn't like those. It's just that when I was reading comics, and certain artists would come on board, and like Jack Sparling, whenever he came on to something, it was like, okay, so the other guy is gone. Now it's going to be just Jack Sparling.
I have to say the biggest disappointment in my first 12 years on Earth, and he's turned into a great writer and a much better artist now, and he's like worshipped, and I get it. I like his art now. But Mike Grell, when he took over Green Lantern, Green Arrow after Adams left, just was such a giant step down, in my opinion. He was brand new. I don't know how he got that assignment because Denny O'Neil was still writing it.
Yeah, I don't know either. He wasn't terrible by any means, as you say. And I think, was that before or after he was doing, was Warlord after that?
I think so, yeah. That was the first time I had ever seen him, and I'm thinking that was probably 1971.
And he was doing Batman and Brave and the Bold, or in Batman issues?
That's a good question. I don't know. I just know that the Green Lantern, Green Arrow, that's all I remember for him.
So I read Batman. I mean, I read Green Lantern up through. Didn't it kind of end though after 81 or something, after 84?
Oh, I don't know. I dropped it after Neil Adams left.
Because Adams and O'Neil kept doing it as a backup feature in Flash for.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's right. That's when it ended. Yeah, and it ended because Neil Adams was so slow.
Was he?
Oh yeah, they had to do. Let's see, 89. I think issue. Okay, wait, 89, 90. There was a reprint issue because he was so far behind on the art for like whatever issue it was, 80, not 85, somewhere in there was a reprint issue. He did the cover, but it was all like Golden Age stuff because he was taking so long.
Crazy. I
Yeah.
never, because he did so much stuff, but he didn't do every issue of Batman or Green Lantern.
Right.
There were gaps, so that must have been it. That's when Irv Novick was doing some.
And I feel like Dick Dillon was also in the mix there for Bronze Age.
He was in another one I just didn't think was that great. But if he had the right inker, like even Joe Giella,
yeah, he was a good inker for Infantino in The Flash.
Could save it because Joe Giella did a lot of the Batman Silver Age inking.
Vampirilla, yes, I think you won something. Yeah, it was probably during a giveaway. I'm glad you remembered. And here's the amazing AS. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Everybody saying hi to AS.
Hello.
Harvey, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Harvey. I saw your comment about the Tom Sutton book.
I'm way behind. It looks like. Oh, I'm not that far behind.
The Tom Sutton book he mentioned is another must-have book. It's right here. This one.
Let me highlight you. Let's see.
One talking about.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, it's going to be expensive if you can find it. But it's
Creepy Things?
Creepy Things. Tom Sutton's Creepy Things. Because Creepy Things was a hard title from Charlton. And these are all Charlton stories in here.
Okay. That's a nice collection.
Fantastic. There needs to be more of this.
Yeah.
I think Greg Yo is he isn't quite as active as he once was, but.
Oh, yeah. I know that name. Yeah.
Yeah, he did all these chilling archives of horror. Yeah.
Speaking of heroin, Harvey says, I just saw a clip from Dragnet where the guy who went on to be in MASH, that's Harry Morgan, was talking to a kid about pot as if it were heroin.
Yeah, that's a classic bit.
Yeah. He got addicted to LSD. I don't remember that. Is that?
I don't know if that was a thing, even getting addicted to LSD.
Yeah, I don't remember that there was an addiction issue with that.
You're gonna get hooked on pot, man. You are.
That's right. It's gonna destroy your life.
It's gonna be like you lose you could become homeless.
Right. The anti-drug ads worked on Lance. I was too afraid to try drugs.
Well, you saved him some money.
Had Alvin, Winnie the Pooh, Ninja Turtles, etc. that was about saying no to drugs. Rented it from my elementary school library.
That's who I listened to. But Winnie the Pooh.
Telling you not to do drugs?
Winnie the Pooh was like a honey addict.
Yeah, definitely. I was too afraid to try drugs as a kid, mostly because of the consequences of my dad finding out.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I definitely hid my weed usage from my mother. My dad would have been like, good for you trying it, but my mom would not have been happy.
Yeah.
Omar said they'll have the same paper as Warlord. Thank you, Razor. That's the Batman Bronze Age #1.
Look forward to it. Really is.
I think that reading the Speedy issues were mind-blowing. Not that I ever considered using hard drugs, but it was told in a superhero comic. Yeah.
I think if they were to do it today with like fentanyl and that kind of thing, that would make more sense because people have no idea what they're taking anymore.
Oh, well, with a fentanyl pill illegally made in China, and shipped to Mexico and smuggled over to here.
Those are the kind of things Harry Osborn would have been taking.
Yeah. There's no such thing as a fentanyl pill legally. They don't manufacture them.
No, but it's in other things.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's why they're so deadly. You get a pill from China that's illegally made, and even if it's half fentanyl, you'll die. You can't just pop fentanyl like it's a vitamin.
Yeah. But back in the day, anti-drug comics, and especially if Winnie the Pooh was talking about who's I guess little kids think, well, I better not do drugs because Tigger, look at him.
Tigger, he's definitely under the influence.
He's on speed or something.
Yeah. That'd be good to have you in our Discord, Lance. Not active since Discord is overwhelming, but yeah, my Discord is very laid back. Very laid back. Drugs don't appeal to Chris. I especially don't like the smell of weed. I get it. Adorable Brent Hogan. While teens, how aware were you Arkham work like Felix or Mr. Natural? Not Felix. I think you mean Fritz, right?
Yeah.
Or were they more accessible to college students?
I think I got my first underground when I was 15 or something, 14 or 15.
I was 13 when I got my first one.
And my parents found it, and it was like, oh my God, what is this? And I had hidden it. I had hidden it away. So
yeah,
we weren't looking for this, but
yeah. My brother, who's 14 years older than I am, and he lived in LA, he got me a giant stack of underground comics. Ones that Bill Griffith from Zippy the Pinhead, he was like the main artist in them.
Sure.
They were really graphic, very graphic.
Well, like Zap Comics had S. Clay Wilson.
Right.
That guy was hardcore. Whereas Robert Crumb and Victor Moscasco, they weren't so hardcore as S. Clay Wilson. They were pirates with their genitals nailed to the deck of the ship, and bizarre things. But once they got over that first discovery, they just said, "Oh, forget it. Who cares?"
As far as I wonder if part of the appeal of drugs is that they are banned. The appeal to me was that it made my brain go numb. So
no, it wasn't that they were banned. If they were free, if they were legal, I would have still been interested.
Oh, 100%. And I get what Harvey's saying here. He used to love cigs. I get it. I'm a control freak. Beverage is controllable. You can gauge to a point, but from going from A to Z, no thanks. Dabbled once, and that was enough for me. Peace and love. You do exactly that. That sounds perfect that you left it behind. I understand. Top 10 Batman stories. You got my attention. When will this video be posted, Jess? Vampirilla, I actually have all 10 written down. So maybe that'll be my next one, my next video. Good. You gave me the impetus to get going on it. Nice.
And Batman is in issue number 7 of the original Swamp Thing.
Oh, yeah. Bar token out, and it was just okay. That's cool. I hadn't smoked in probably 10 years, but I had a cigarette. Oh, I remember this. At my sister-in-law's wedding in India. That was a whole nightmare that you told us about, Harvey. And it was maybe the greatest experience of the decade for me.
I can't imagine having a cigarette now.
I hope my lungs understand that if you're a different hemisphere, it doesn't count.
I used to smoke a little bit. I never smoked that much, but I really couldn't imagine doing it now.
I did it a bunch at this cousin's reunion last month that I went to because there was so much drinking and I'm sober. So I would go out and I did this 10 years ago for the last time I saw all my wife's cousins. When everybody's drinking, I just go outside and I have to smoke.
A cigarette.
Yeah.
What kind do you like?
I got Marlboro 100s black.
Black. Are they
but
actually dark colored? Are they actually black cigarettes?
No, I think they were much stronger than like Marlboro Lights.
Huh.
So it actually took me a while to adjust to them.
I used to get like Camel Lights or something.
Yeah.
How many comic book shows start talking about cigarettes?
Right. I go where the chat takes me. Chris got sick the only time he toked
What?
out. Oh,
Well,
Julie Newmar, right, Christine Beckett?
oh, she's watching downstairs. That's my wife.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, Christine. Welcome. Smoking in India is not much more injurious to health when the lungs are bathed in that super polluted air.
Oh.
The part of India really has some wild air pollution. Walked back and forth to the store one day in Mumbai and I was really feeling it. Oh, the polluted air. Opinion on House of Mystery Secrets versus EC horror comics were creepy and eerie from EC. They were from Warren.
Yeah.
House
of Mystery and Secret were
you take this for a sec because I have to go upstairs real quick and I'll be right back.
Alrighty. House of Mystery and House of Secrets were like what they would like. Charlton had ghost comics, ghostly haunts, that kind of thing. Whereas and House of Mystery was like kind of like mystery stories with ghosts and things. And EC horror comics were like actual Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror. Those were actually like with The Walking Dead, people coming back to life, coming back and strangling you in your kitchen. That never happened in the House of Mystery or Secrets comics. And Creepy and Airy, as just said, were from Warren. And another one that I loved so much that I did a book on it was called Web of Horror. And that was like a Warren competitor. And you're giving me the excuse to pull out the book I did. The Complete Web of Horror from Fantagraphics. I edited this book and wrote the introduction and an article in it. And has Bernie Wrightson and Mike Kaluta and Jeff Jones and Ralph Reese and Tom Sutton. It's a bunch of wonderful folks are in it. So there were 3 issues of this and a 4th unpublished issue. So this was one of my favorite black and white horror magazines. And it was better than any issue of House of Secrets or House of Mystery. Everybody my Web of Horror book.
Is that still available?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I definitely need to get this. I keep forgetting and I know how hard you worked on it. So
it's in a second printing, so I think there's plenty of those.
Okay. Booster, I can heartily recommend House of Mystery and House of Secrets.
Those are they have a lot of great art in them.
Oh,
Wally Wood's in there, Mike Kaluta, Bernie Wrightson, again, Neil Adams.
Right. It's astonishing how much. Here's Frank Robbins. Here's a cover by him.
Yeah. Frank Robinson's in there. Alfred Alcala, Nestor Redondo.
So I highly recommend these, Booster. If you don't already have them, they're gorgeous, and the writing is actually really solid. I appreciate it more now than I did as a kid. I definitely collected all these, and Witches and Tales of the Unexpected. I collected all the horror stuff.
Yep.
Oh, here's the origin of Patchwork Man.
Really?
Wow.
Well, he was in Swamp Thing, I think, originally.
Patchwork Man? Wow.
I think so.
Good memory.
Well, those 10 issues really are glued in my head.
Whoa. Thank you, sweetheart. Wow.
What did she bring you?
She brought me something from Starbucks.
Nice.
This is the horchata. Thank you, sweetie. Wow. And she just gave me a piece of great news. But most importantly, yes, you thought of me. Cinnamon coffee cake. Ooh.
I want that.
I know. It's a good celebration. She just closed.
Starbucks nearby, so
Mm.
we do, but it's not nearby enough.
Let's see. The best Batman stories told, Volume 2. Oh, the best Batman story, the best Catwoman and Penguin stories told up until then is. I think I had. Wait, where's the Penguin issue?
Batman stories told, Volume 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have the Penguin one. That's definitely one of my first comics.
Would that be this one?
Oh, the best Batman stories ever told. Okay. Volume 2 collects the best. Is that Volume 2?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you have the best Batman stories.
It's a lot of Silver Age in here.
Mm-hmm.
The Bronze Age by Walt Simonson and Len Wein, Mike Golden, Marshall Rogers. Alex Toth story in here. That's a great one. This is a great Batman story.
Just a sec, let me highlight you.
Alex Toth, written by Archie Goodwin.
Oh, what a team.
Yeah.
Alex Toth, that's amazing.
Writer. But yeah, Alex Toth was unreal.
This is one of the first comics I ever got with the go-go checks and
Love it.
Penguin coming down on these guys.
What number is that?
190.
See, I think my first one might have been 180 with the skeleton guy with the skull.
Oh yeah, he was luminescent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Death always rings 3 times. Knocks 3 times better. Yeah. And that was actually one of the ones that they did as a manga in Japan in the 60s. Have you read? Now that you're reading manga, you should try out those Batman mangas.
Is that like Batman Eats Meshi or something, or what? What are the Batman titles?
It's 3 volumes from the 60s Japanese manga.
Oh. I don't. Well, I'm definitely not familiar with them. Oh, here's Harvey. Also, I recommend more than anything finding the Tom Sutton collection from Yo Books. I know Dana will second that. Yeah, she saw this before I got to it. Highly recommend grabbing 1 or 2 of the artist-specific creepy comics collections like Corbin or Ditko. Okay.
And there's a lot of uncollected Charlton.
I imagine.
There's a lot of Ditko Charlton that's been collected, but a lot more by Tom Sutton and Wayne Howard and Don Newton and Mike Zack. Did a lot of work for Charlton Horror Comics.
Corbin Creepy. Oh yeah.
That's worth getting. Absolutely one of those must-have books, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Corbin, so I have everything.
Right. Oh, that's still available. I need to get that. Hey, CNSS here. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Oh, I have to search for that Creepy Things from Tom Sutton.
It's going to be expensive.
It's out of
Sorry.
print.
Yeah, it's worth getting, but it's not cheap.
You know what's most impressive about this cinnamon coffee cake that my wife got? There's not a bite taken out of it. Usually there's a tax that I have to pay.
Of course.
Having a big bite out of it.
Yeah, I wait until she's taken a bite, and then I say, "Can I have a bite?"
Usually it's presented with a big bite out of it.
Well, yeah, it shouldn't be too big, though. That's not fair.
Booster's been getting the other Corbin HC's Dark Horse has been putting out.
Yep, those are all good too. And I have an essay in the second one, in the second Den volume.
Oh, okay.
Movovum is the name of the second Den book.
I still have Rat God.
Yeah, Rat God. That's kind of an unusual choice because that wasn't really hard to find as the original Dark Horse edition, but it's bigger, I think, and it has extra stuff in it. It has like fanzine pages and whatnot. Underground here it has Rats in the Walls, the Lovecraft story. This Rat God book is good.
Oh, okay. I just remembered I got the Batman strips from the Pop-Tarts. These are definitely by Infantino, the artwork.
Yeah, I think one of them was. Oh, you know where I think it was reprinted was in the. Oh, nice.
So this is a complete story.
I think those were collected in the Batman newspaper strip books.
Oh, these were newspaper strips?
I don't know that they were, but there was indeed a newspaper strip back then.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That might have been what that might have, and I have those collections. Those are awesome.
Yeah, I need to get a box. This was back in 1964 or something, I think. I bet on eBay there's a box of Pop-Tarts empty, I hope, that advertised these. So that would complete my collection of those. If I could get an original box.
Sure, it's out there somewhere. But the picture of that box that I sent you, custom pop-ups, that was from eBay, and it was an unused box that they got somewhere, and it was like $113.
Whoa!
Like, come on, it's like a Pop-Tart box. I get it if it's like vintage and stuff, but I can't see paying that money for a Pop-Tart box.
Let me see if I can pull up the one that you sent me. There's house ads, Hawk and Dove. So we'll get to those. Mr. A. Why is it everything except what I'm looking for? Mysterious Suspense, Animal Man.
Just hold on one sec.
Okay.
I'm back in a sec.
Let's see. I will endeavor to find them. We have a bunch of house ads from DC, which are really cool. Blue Beetle, yeah, okay. Mr. A. Here it is. Okay. I'll show this now and get back to the chat to see if I can catch up.
Here are the Batman manga that I mentioned.
Oh, okay. Just a sec. Let me highlight you.
Here's the Batman manga.
Oh, Batmanga. Okay.
And the covers look like this. Here's volume 1.
Okay.
And,
That
and
looks
there's
like I might be able to read that.
and volume 2. And there's a whole book about them. There's another hardcover book about these. But these are done in the 60s, based on American stories.
Oh, okay.
I think the very first one had that death character.
Oh, the phosphorus green guy?
Yeah.
Skeleton guy?
Yes. Anyway, this is what they look like inside.
Oh, let me highlight you again.
They're a lot of fun. Very quick reads.
Okay, yeah, I would be able to follow that, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, they're definitely worth checking out.
Here's a good question for us from Logan. Jess and Dana, I asked Omar, Ray, and Lars this the other day, but I'd love to know. Oh, that's Chubby Ray? But I'd love to know your opinions. Who do you think had the bigger impact on Batman? O'Neill and Adams or Frank Miller?
I think I would say probably Miller had the bigger impact. I think Adams is more to my taste, but I don't think he altered the course of anything. I think they already started doing serious Batman stories, and when O'Neill started doing them, I mean when Adams, that was definitely a big impact. You can't say it wasn't. But I think that the Frank Miller stories brought in a whole other level of things that had an effect on things beyond just changing Batman.
Yeah, I agree with everything Dana just said. As much as the Bronze Age Batman Volume 1 changed things up in a major way, Frank Miller just recreated the character practically and got us started on where we are today. And that was 40 years ago almost.
And I can't believe it's 40 years ago. But even Batman Year One, when did that come out? Like in the 80s also?
Yeah, wasn't that the next thing he did?
Do I have to cut my wrist now?
It was, yeah. Well, it wasn't quite 40. It's, I think, 30. Wait, 1985 to, wait, what year is this? Oh my God, it's 41 years. Okay, I'm going to stop that. I'm feeling worse about myself.
Let's just say Batman Year One was great. Don't have to say when it came out.
Yeah, I feel like it came out a couple years after Dark Knight Returns, but yeah, I agree with Dana, Logan. That what's that?
That was like 10 years ago, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Dana hit it spot on.
The one thing I found that I was kind of bummed about was that the Web of Horror book was nominated for an Eisner.
Mm.
And I was up against Batman Year One, the artist edition.
Oh.
And so I didn't win.
Okay.
But I can always say Eisner nominated. So.
Mm-hmm.
But I really wanted that statue. I really wanted it. I was craving it.
I don't blame you.
I thought I earned it.
Harvey chiming in on fentanyl. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, probably if anybody wanted to do anything, there when you go to a place like in like California where pot is legal, they have edibles, they have cookies, like 10% THC, 20%, and it just gets you just a little bit high enough,
Mm.
and there's no risk involved.
Oh, someone who used to work with me apparently had a fentanyl problem.
So they were into the fentanyl.
Mm.
That just seems crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
It's funny because Barb works with evidence in her job. I hold bags of fentanyl on a daily basis, basically. Wow. Oh, yeah. And Harvey works with fentanyl at his job, too.
So she works in some sort of legal context?
I think she's in the police, works for the police as the evidence
That'd be interesting.
person. That's what's in my pain pump, which is sticking out right here.
Pain pump?
Yeah, I have chronic pain.
Oh.
That's a result. I think it's a result of my getting pancreatitis in 2019 during the pandemic, 2020. That's when I started getting constant, serious, life-altering pain, and I quickly developed a tolerance for pain pills, pain meds. And so when that happens, they give you a pain pump that has, it's right under the skin here, and it's got a catheter that goes to your spine, and it drips fentanyl in there. It's pure fentanyl. It's micrograms, and I mean, all I can tell you is it keeps the pain away. I don't have any side effects or euphoria or anything, but it keeps the pain away.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh,
were you taking like opioids before that?
Yeah, and I don't know how it happened so fast, but I developed a tolerance for them. They just didn't work on me anymore.
Terrible.
I haven't showed the picture. Speaking of opioids, here's the Toastum.
Some pop-ups, and it is kind of its own origin story.
The Toastums? Yeah, sure. Let's hear it.
Because when I was growing up back in this 1963, Post and Kellogg's, I think, they both came out with these toaster pastries at the same not quite the same time. The Toast and Pop-Ups came out first, like early 63 or 64. And then later that year, Pop-Tarts came out. And they were the same exact thing, really. And I guess there was a battle of you know what? I bet that's what that Jerry Seinfeld movie is about. I haven't seen that.
But wait, what's that?
There's Jerry Seinfeld made a movie a few years ago, and I've been about this. About
this legal battle?
About the Pop-Tart wars, the marketing.
Oh my gosh.
I have to look into that now that I think about it.
Yeah, me too. I want to see that right after this.
So I think it's on Netflix or Amazon. Anyway, so Toast and Pop-Ups were what I remember having before Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
And that Pop-Tart in that picture is my favorite kind, blueberry, unfrosted. And so then Post sold their Pop-Ups to General Mills or some other company, and they still make Toast and Pop-Ups today.
Okay.
I don't know where you'd ever see them.
Yeah,
I never saw.
I wasn't aware of that.
maybe in a Kroger in Tennessee somewhere you'd see them too.
Huh.
I don't know, but um, but yes, and they were originally called country squares.
Country squares. That's you referenced that earlier.
Yeah, yeah. I never saw that, and I wasn't able to even find a box with that on it.
Hmm.
But that was what it's a dumb name, I had to say, country
Squares.
because it's not even a square, it's a rectangle.
Country rectangles.
Yeah, that doesn't sound quite as alluring. But I'll tell you, maybe you're different with your Pop Tarts. But I've never had a frosted Pop Tart,
Really?
and I actually went up to the corner store to see if they had some to try it for the show, but they didn't have any.
Hmm. Wow,
Uh,
you've never had a frosted Pop-Tart.
My thing with Pop Tarts, I like the blueberry, or second best is the strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
But I have it like toast. I'll put it in the toaster. I'll butter it
Oh, okay.
and cut it in half. have a definite ritual.
That actually sounds great to me. That's
Yeah.
that's a good habit to have.
Yeah, it's great. But to find the unfrosted Pop Tarts these days is tough,
Yeah.
especially in England.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's right.
You can
They
find. I've gotten them on Amazon on occasion. Oh, and there was a American candy shop over here. We have these American stores that like sell candy and cereal and Sanka, whatever.
Guys, I forgot all about that.
Um,
Saying,
Hershey's and Kraft's macaroni and cheese and things that they don't really have here in England. And I went there once, and I was buying some Pop Tarts, and she said, "Take the whole box." I said, "Okay, I will." And so they were all. I got a whole box of unfrosted Pop Tarts. But yeah, but just with the butter on it, I've had people tell me that sounded horrible. But
well, they have to try it first before they can declare that.
anything with butter on it, it's got to be good. Except
Yeah.
for, I mean, snails almost sounds good with butter and garlic and butter.
Okay.
But I haven't tried snails either. So do you toast? Do you toast the frosted Pop Tarts?
Yeah.
And
They don't burn or anything.
they don't melt or anything?
Nope.
Does it get soft?
No.
It stays
No.
solid like that?
They stay they're just like toasted and
What is that made of?
unknown chemicals that are probably cancerous for us. But the new thing that Pop Tarts has come out with, and I've had them on the show before, and same I've been on with Riley, and we've tasted them, is the super stuffed Pop Tarts that have come out this year.
That's more of the same.
They're like thick. You don't get as many in a box, but they're like 3 times the size of a regular Pop Tart because they've stuffed so much filling in them.
So how does that pan out?
Oh, it's so good. I went to Walmart, and this was before I, went on my no carb diet that I'm still on as I eat this piece of coffee cake. And I got a couple. There's only 3 flavors. There's strawberry, a cinnamon caramel one, and then chocolate volcano or something. The strawberry ones, I think I ate 3 full boxes of. When I started on those strawberry ones, talk about addiction. I couldn't stop. They were so good.
Yeah. Well, if I see those, I will certainly try them. I have not seen them.
If it
But
wasn't so expensive, I'd send you some.
were they also frosted?
Yeah.
So they might have them in the frosted area because they have them at the grocery store at the bigger stores.
Oh, okay.
They have
Right now they're only at Walmart just about.
So do you shop at Target at all?
Usually at Christmas time when I want to get Christmas Captain Crunch and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's where I get monster cereals like Count Chocula.
Yeah, we don't have any of that.
Oh,
No Count Chocula, no Rice Checks, no. I love Rice Checks
oh yeah.
and Life cereal.
Oh, Life is so good.
We don't have that here, man.
Mm.
Like some kind of law against it.
What? How are you living there without Life
It's
cereal?
Really stark. It's like living in Moscow. No, we have, I have to even, you know what? I have to even buy Cheerios from Amazon because the normal Cheerios that they have here are like they're called multi-grain. They're like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Mm.
No, I want just the normal Cheerios.
Yeah.
And they used to have it, but they just totally got rid of them. Now it's just, this is it. This is the standard. Like, well, no, it's not the standard. I'm buying them from Amazon. And it's like 7 pounds a box, which is like $10
Whoa.
for a box of Cheerios. It's a bit much, but I like it. So I get it.
Yeah, sure. That's a great plan, Jess. Every 10 years, we should both be allowed a smoking session.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with that.
Sure.
Camel Lights Bar is a social smoker.
Yeah, I was a Camel Lights person too.
Oh, here she is again. Hiya. There you are.
Hello.
Up, Spooey jumps in. Cigarette break. Is that when I left the screen? Complete Web of Horror back in print for anyone who missed it. That's me. Pittyma loves Web of Horror. Read it as soon as I got it.
Thanks so much, Pittyma. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that book looks amazing. Booster Green, just put it on your wish list. Yeah. What we eating or drinking? Is that me? This was coffee that upper management brought me from Starbucks. Their iced horchata oat shaken blonde espresso. Yeah, it's full. She usually gets it with an extra shot of espresso. So I'm getting fully caffeinated, and then upper management also got me. Okay, what's happening? Cinnamon coffee cake.
That sounds so good. I love cinnamon coffee cake.
It's really good.
Here's another book I did with some people.
Whoop, wait a sec.
It's Night Drive by Richard Sala. Richard Sala did the Chuckling What's It and a bunch of graphic novels for Fantagraphics.
Yeah, I recognize his art.
And his very first self-published comic, Night Drive, was out of print for years. So Dan Clowes and I got together and did this.
Whoa, name dropper.
Well, we were all mutual friends, Richard and Dan and I. So whenever I go to California, which I don't anymore because of Trump, but we always get together for coffee. But he designed the book, and wrote Dan Clowes designed the book and wrote the afterword, and I wrote an article, and I wrote it in memoriam article about, because he passed away right before.
Oh, that's right.
His passing away was what made me think of doing this.
And is that available now?
Oh, It's available on eBay and Amazon. It's out of print from Fantagraphics, but it's still not super expensive to get.
I love his art.
Yeah, I do too. And I met him in the 80s and we were friends for years. And this is my other book that I did for Fantagraphics, but I did it for Richard's sake, for having his work out there and preserved. Yeah. And Dan did such a great job on the design of it.
Spooey says there's a website that often has trades that are in stock with Web of Horror available for order still. That's great, but that's my sponsor on a different show. My sponsor here is Panelbound Comics. Use code Omnidog for $2 off your order and 5% shipping 4 more books together. Omnidog Sit. I don't know if they have Web of Horror. I could certainly ask them for it, but
should have it. They should get it.
Oh, Unstoppable Bar added Web of Horror. I need to yeah, I have because Absolute Green Lantern, I missed ordering that when it came out. So I just saw that it was in stock at this place that has books in stock. But so I need to order it. That'll be good because it can get me over $50 for free shipping. Hi, upper management. Hail, Patty. Thank you. I will tell her that you all said hi. I'm always jealous of your eats. Oh, did you get Sprecker's root beer or what did you get? Coffee cake is great.
Yeah, we don't have root beer here either.
Oh, what? Why are you living there? What?
The freaking wasteland.
I am going to try and do that. Maybe I can do it tonight. I just have to get, I definitely own all of them. So I have them written down. Yeah, I think right. Okay. I just haven't caught up. I should do it tonight. Coffee cake, bat manga. Now that Jess is allegedly reading manga, I'm very inclined to want to send him the entirety of Azadora that is currently out. You've been talking about Azadora for like 3 years, it seems like. You and James, I think. I do remember that name.
What was the turning point where you were able to read manga finally?
Let's see. This is Saturday. I feel like it was last weekend. Oh, Kane gave me a book. Yokohama. Wait a sec. I have it right here. She gifted me a book, I feel like for my birthday. And everybody has been raving about it. Oh, and this book too. I'm gonna have to make a.
Well, you said you said that you've read a bunch of Junji Ito and whatnot.
Yeah, I can read that for some reason. This book, Yokohama Kaidishi Kikyo, and this one you might have you read Record Journey?
No, I saw that you mentioned it over on Omni Bros, I think.
Yeah,
I was looking into getting it. It looks good.
Yeah, I think you'd really dig it. It's got slice of life stories that are connected to this record store.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's going to be a few more volumes.
Well, I saw there was a volume 2 already listed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I looked for it on ForbiddenPlanet.com, and they had 1 and volume 2 coming out sometime soon.
Yeah, so I love vinyl. I've always loved vinyl.
Yeah, me too.
And these are fun and interesting stories. And somehow I got sucked into this, and it really helped having this guide how to read it.
Oh, that's in the record.
Yeah,
store?
actually, in the back of all the manga I read, well, these two. Let's see, where's the guide here? Oh yeah, here's the little guide here. Because where I run into trouble is the panels like 4, 5, and 6, the middle panels. That's where I have trouble. I get lost.
Easier to read than American comics because it's simpler for one. Just the whole style of manga is simpler. So you have to make your mind go the opposite direction, but it's always pretty obvious which one is next.
Not to me.
Yeah.
So it really helped having this guide. And one thing I did notice is that my brain, it took a little time to adjust, but once I think I read 3 manga in a day, and I looked at a Western style book, my brain almost locked up. I could not get into the Western style. I was still reading the Eastern style.
Yeah.
So I have to, if people out there can go from manga to Western style books, like one after the other, peace and love. Good for you. I absolutely couldn't do it.
Yeah. I think when they published Akira at Marvel, I think that was left to right.
Oh yeah.
So it was normal. It was Western style.
Right. I read Western style, I think Blade of the Immortal, and I still didn't care for it. But these ones are interesting. I loved Record Journey, and this Yokohama Mama, whatever it is. She's a robot, and the world is coming to a close, and she's got a coffee shop.
Wow.
I love this book, and there's other volumes too.
Which one? Oh, that's Yokohama something?
Yeah, there's other volumes.
Ooh.
So, there's English for the first time with volume 1 of a deluxe 5-volume set. If it's a box set, I want it.
I tried reading Death Note.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty thick.
And I bought the whole thing in one go. And I got halfway through. It's just a brother. It's not good to read 16 volumes of manga in one book.
Let's see.
This size is perfect for manga.
Yeah.
Manga, whichever.
I'll look into getting those.
Drifting Classroom is really good. I think someone mentioned that to you before.
Yeah, I have heard that one a lot.
That's an amazing story. It's just crazy. It's about these kids at a school, and somehow there's an earthquake or something, and they end up in another dimension or in another future, and they're just like constantly running from whatever the hell's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, really brilliant. And
that sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's a great one. It's in 3 volumes. And that hardcover book on manga about those is good to have too. Somebody mentioned that. You just put it up there.
I try to always sample my wife's food to ensure it hasn't been poisoned. It's purely a safety measure.
Of course. See,
that makes sense.
That's love.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and Pitima asked Razor Ramen. I had been messaging him in Discord about he has a promotion interview with his job that he's qualified for, and he's at the second stage now, flying to LA. If that goes well, I'll be off to Nashville for the final stage, second week of August. Go, Razor, go. Peace and love to you.
Good luck, Razor Ramen.
Yeah. Yes, it is fantastic. Pitima is right. Look at that supportive message. That's awesome. This is back half an hour ago. Miller for sure had the bigger impact. His Batman impacted the entire series superhero comics landscape for better or worse. And Lance is going to say the Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams stories. Omar, very fine condition, thought it was Frank Miller. I think O'Neil had the bigger impact on Batman. Miller had the bigger impact on the comics landscape. Interesting. I like that opinion.
That's a fair enough statement.
Yeah. Dana's 100% right. I only get edibles from a dispensary and take a fraction of a very weak one. Hardly ever do that. Yeah, I don't react well to weed or any weed anything. Spooey, O'Neil and Adams probably had a more direct impact on people who were already reading Batman, and Miller had an impact on people outside of Batman that were coming in. That's the book that got me back into comics after my 10-year hiatus, The Dark Knight Returns. I handle evidence that is supposed to go into the various different labs.
Cool.
I voted for Web of Horror for the Eisners. This year I refused to vote in disgust.
Well, thank you, Harvey. There are a lot of folks voted for Web of Horror, and they told me they did, so I appreciate that. I really wanted to win.
Oh, yeah, sure. Who doesn't want to win an Eisner? Yeah, Curtis is up for it this year.
Yeah, I voted for Curtis. Just because.
Yeah, sure.
Because you have to.
Yeah, he's such a good guy.
He is. He's a very sweet guy, and looks like he's a great dad.
And he's really good at putting those Clover Press books together.
Yeah, I have a couple.
Bar says, I have no idea what a Pop-Tart is. Is that how you write it? Yeah, have we explained it well enough for you, Bar? After showing the picture, it's like a pastry kind of.
It looked just like the one in the picture that you showed there.
Mm-hmm. It's sad the recipes had changed for the Pop-Tarts, just like Twinkies and Wonder Bread.
Well, Twinkies, the whole Hostess thing went away, I think.
They're back putting things out, but they definitely don't taste the same, because when they came back with like the little handheld pies, the hand pies.
I don't know what those are.
They're like little turnovers.
Yeah.
And they're glazed like a donut. And then I love the cherry ones because the it'd be cherry filling. But man, they don't taste as good at all, and there's less filling now too.
And Twinkies seem to be a very unique thing. And when I lived in San Francisco, the Hostess factory and bakery was right in the south of Market Street.
Oh,
and
wow!
You would often walk by there and it'd just be the smell.
It
was, even if you weren't a fan of Twinkies, it smelled great.
Yeah. Brown sugar? Yes, I agree. Brown sugar Pop-Tarts are the best ones for me that when I freeze them. Those are the best frozen Pop-Tarts.
So you eat them frozen?
Yeah. I eat them raw or toasted, but frozen's the best for me. And the brown sugar cinnamon ones are
Do you do that with any other flavors?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Strawberry frosted, cherry frosted.
And you freeze them?
Yeah. They're really good that way. They taste different and the texture's different.
Well, I'm going to buy a box of whatever I see at the store. I think they have blueberry frosted.
Ooh, that sounds great.
And I like the blueberry ones, period. But I really want to just put butter on the unfrosted one.
Lance also prefers no icing. Interesting.
There you go.
It's a toaster fire waiting to happen.
You would think.
Yeah. Sanka, I thought Sanka went out the same time as Tang. Yeah, I definitely remember Tang.
You can probably find Sanka in Vietnam or something.
And Tang was what the astronauts drank.
They drank that in space.
Yeah.
So you just like an astronaut. Same difference.
Do you remember Postum?
Postum.
Yeah, it was a instant coffee type thing, but it wasn't really coffee. It was like a coffee substitute made from some plant or something.
Chicory or something?
Sorry?
Like chicory or something?
Yeah, maybe. It was decaffeinated, whatever it was, so you could drink it after dinner. And I think Sanka was supposed to be had after dinner. Oh yes. Yeah, and Tab.
Tab was swill.
Tab?
Yeah.
Swill.
It was just. It tasted all chemically. You could taste the sweetener.
Oh, yeah, I didn't care for Tab at all.
But with coffee, my wife and I will have coffee after dinner, regular coffee, and we're falling asleep during watching Columbo. You know.
Oh yeah, you were watching Columbo. That's great.
We're on a Columbo kick, and we were just watching Mr. In Between.
What's that?
It's on Disney. It's an Australian show. It's 3 seasons, half-hour episodes, and it's a brilliant series.
Wow, Mr. In Between.
Sean, what's his name? Not Sean Murphy, but something like that. It's the actor who plays this character named Ray, and he's a criminal, and he has a daughter. I mean, he's a decent guy, but he's also a hitman, and he'll do whatever has to happen.
Oh, huh. Are you a fan of Ed Brubaker's stuff?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just read the latest criminal book, 5 Gears in Reverse.
I read that in one fell swoop. That was
great. Oh yeah, I burned through that. It was so good.
Yeah, I had read. There was a comic. Part of it came out a while ago as like a single issue. So I remember reading the part where he's going to rob somebody. But the whole rest of the story the whole thing is great. It really is one of the best ones lately. Yeah,
his criminal series.
I'm looking forward to seeing what the Amazon series is like.
Yeah, me too. Jess, you have to. Oh no, Razor! I'm not going to try a Thin Mint donut before you declare you don't like them. You already know I don't like Thin Mints.
You don't like Thin Mints, huh?
No, I'm not a fan of mint. I need super stuffed brown sugar Pop-Tarts. Yeah. Sounds like double, triple stuffed Oreos. You know what, CNSS? They are now a ripoff. Double stuffed Oreos are the same as old Oreos. They're really thin. You have to get quadruple stuff, mega stuff to get equal what you used to get with double stuff. They're super not double stuffed. They're like single stuffed.
We have Oreo over here, and there is not a lot of filling in them. To be honest, I like them. They still taste the same.
Yeah.
But I'm not. But I wish they had more stuffing, more filling rather.
Right, I agree with that. Yes, you spelled it right. It's like pastry with fruit filling inside. You do them in a toaster. Yes.
Hence the name.
Yes. Yeah. Batnessa, if you can get those super stuffed strawberry ones, those are addictive. Oh, Lance, you've tried them. I did like the strawberry ones, but they tasted too tart to me when I tried them again. The caramel ones are good. Yeah, they are sweet. Did you try the chocolate ones? I love the strawberry ones.
Is the stuffing still Smucker's jelly? Smucker's filling?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
They used to be anyway.
Oh, the monster cereals. I get them every October. Make my hubby eat the box, but I sample spoonfuls for my fix. You mean you make your hubby eat the whole box or the box that the cereal came in?
Well, you gotta save the box because
yeah, for display on Halloween.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe,
No, what else I miss? I miss Hydrox cookies.
oh, you do?
Do they still make those? Hydrox?
Probably. I don't see them. I just looked in the cookie aisle 2 days ago when I went to Safeway. I don't see Hydrox ever.
They used to be the alternative to Oreos.
Yeah.
But they had their own unique flavor.
Yeah. I had no problem with them. I liked them.
And
Marble Light 100s, now backwoods cigar sweet aromatics, toke here and there. We're learning a lot about you, Pity Ma. Cool.
Yeah.
Night Drive is an absolute no-brainer must-have.
Yeah.
I got Night Drive from Desert Island Mystery Mail.
What is that?
I don't know. Can you tell us more about Desert Island Mystery Mail, Razor? Oh, this is good to know. I just got a couple of volumes of Hello Darkness. Have you read Hello Darkness at all, Dana?
I got the first one. I have to admit that I'm not really taken with the new wave of horror comics, the AC comics or the Hello Darkness. I mean, I like Tyler Crook, and I think he's been in one or two of these. But this, they don't really hit my buttons.
Mm-hmm.
The last horror comics that I thought were really good were like Twisted Tales from Pacific Comics, written by Bruce Jones.
Oh.
Art by Corbin and Wrightson and Mike Plug and different people like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I read them a little bit, but I'm not really.
Okay, I get it. Thank you to everyone who explained. This is the first time I'm hearing of Pop-Tarts. Every day you learn something new.
I'd be curious to know if they have them in Israel.
Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Razor knows. I like to eat them frozen. Let's talk about smoking. Try 40 a day and convince yourself that you are not addicted. 40.
40 a day is when you're on the road to your deathbed.
That's 2 packs a day.
Yeah. I know a guy who smoked 40 a day and he's dead. He's been dead for a while.
Yeah. That drive is really good. Dana's intro is beautiful.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay. Thank you, Vampirilla. Harvey was up to 30 a day. Whoa.
Yeah, I'd have like 5 a day at my peak.
I was smoking at the cousins reunion. I would go through half a pack a day. But then as soon as we left the lake, I don't have any desire or cravings for them. It was fun while I was there.
When I was with my friend who smoked 40 a day, I would smoke like 10 when I visited him, when I was over at his place, which is more than I would smoke in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
But I would just smoke when I was waiting for the bus or something. I would never just smoke at home. But over at his place, I would smoke like 10. Because he was smoking, so you know how it is.
Maybe I will talk to Panelbound Comics and see if they should tell them to get Web of Horror.
I'm pretty sure Fantagraphics still has copies. Or distributor is Lunar or whoever.
Let's see. I have this other three-letter retailer online. We were speaking about R. Crumb. Do you have the book Art and Beauty?
Do I have it?
Yeah. Have you
No.
seen it?
I think it's a new collection.
Yeah.
It's like a magazine that comes out on a semi-regular basis. Which just like art by Crumb. But no, I have to get that. I have quite a few Crumb books, but not that one.
Yeah, I need to get this too.
I mean, he's really developed into quite the fantastic artist.
Well, this cover shows you exactly what the book's about. His how should I say it? What and never mind. It's Crumb. So
Yeah. Yeah, I will definitely. I think I'll get that. I haven't. I had kind of forgotten about it, but yeah.
yeah, I can see that and Web of Horror with my absolute Green Lantern. That'll be good. I'm definitely going out in the rain later and buy some unfrosted brown sugar Pop-Tarts. Brilliant.
So is that Art and Beauty book already out?
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
That's it. Okay, well, I better get on that.
I think Panel Bound only adds Fantagraphic books when Taylor Talks Comics bugs them about it. Taylor Talks Comics? That guy? Even though he's a friend of mine, I'm going to bug him about Web of Horror.
He likes that book. He did a good review of it.
Taylor?
He had it during his 30 Days of Horror Halloween, October last year.
Oh, okay.
But might have been last year or the year before. I forget which.
Chris Kaufman says, I got Web of Horror when it came out. It is an incredibly designed book. Surprised, I think she did get nominated for an Eisner. She just didn't win.
It was nominated for it, and the year one artist edition was what won. It's understandable, but I now hold a grudge against David Mazzucchelli.
Razor's taking off. Good to see you, Razor. Thanks. Record Journey 2 comes out September 15th. I am totally getting that.
There you go. So I'll just order both of those.
Oh yeah, I think you will be happy with it. Berserk was my first manga. Reading was a challenge at first, but what an excellent story. I read the first 2 deluxes in 2 days, so hooked. I personally didn't care for Berserk, but I'm glad, Pity Ma, that you're into it.
Yeah, Berserk doesn't really catch my fancy either.
Yokohama Kaidashi Kiku doesn't have a box set. Okay, I will get. That's what I should do on this order from that other 3-letter place. I'll get volume 2 of this. Thank you for being here, Lance. Appreciate it. Of course, Vampirilla. Strawberry Pop-Tarts are the best.
Those are great.
Columbo, awesome. What about Dr. Ben Casey? Yes, the first medical drama. Ben Casey, that's right.
I have not seen Ben Casey. I know what it is, but I've never. I think it was on when I was a kid, but I didn't watch it. I was too busy watching Outer Limits.
Oh yeah, Outer Limits was great. I think they were out about the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Columbo's awesome. He and Jessica Fletcher are better detectives than Batman. Okay.
Oh yeah, Columbo seems to know who did it pretty much from the get-go.
Yeah.
He comes in and he goes, I think you did it.
Oh, this is where I've heard about Mr. In Between. Hondo has been recommending it to me. That's right.
Yeah. It's great. It's really great. And you really wish it would go longer, but it's only 3 seasons. And first season's like 11 episodes, second one's 6 episodes, I think, I'm guessing. And the third season is 9 episodes. And they're each half-hour episodes. But it has a great style of story, and it's funny, it's intense, it's great.
Okay. Vampirilla, I haven't tried super stuff. Now I'm going to get them. Good. You will like them. It's if you go to Walmart, if there's a Walmart near you, they're not with the regular Pop-Tarts. You have to ask. It's like set up in a display, cardboard display thing, and that's where they keep the really awful cinnamon toast root beer float cereal too. That is god awful. So that's where you can get all 3 kinds, Batnessa. Yeah, they are. These strawberry ones are super addictive.
Especially with butter on them.
What's up, Reap? Good to see you. The only manga I can read is this art writer who adapts all of Lovecraft. So I can say that manga got me into classic, transcendent American horror.
Yeah, Lovecraft's cool. Crazy.
Desert Island Mystery Mail is a once-a-month subscription service from Desert Island Comics in New York City, one of the greatest indie comic shops in the world. Thank you for that. I'm interested. Let me write that down.
It sounds like Gosh Comics in London.
Oh, okay. And I don't have a... Yes, I do. Okay. Desert... It'd be easier for me to just take a screenshot. There we go. Thank you, Harvey. Hello, Harris. Welcome. Pop-Tarts no longer use Smuckers, and Hydrox don't seem to be available anymore either.
Happening to the world.
What
is happening?
I don't know.
They just said, you know what? Let's just stop making anything good. Let's just stop it. Let's change the Cheerios.
Anything that tastes good, forget it.
It's over. You had your chance.
Good. Taylor Talks Comics said he's been trying PBC to get Fantagraphic books for a while, but won't listen to his advice.
What's with that?
I'm going to get him to carry Fantagraphics, starting with Web of Horror.
And Night Drive. Oh, no, Night Drive did it out of print, so they can't get that. But Web of Horror they can get.
Yeah.
To the best of my knowledge.
The other 3 letter plays only have volume 5 right now. Do I have to go to the Bozo site for volumes 2 and 3 and 4? Belgian Ellen, how are you? Oh, you changed it to Ellen and Cedric now. Cedric used to be the first one. So good for you, Belgian Ellen. Good evening, everyone. I just got home. Did I miss anything? You missed a lot.
Tons. Pop-Tarts, cigarettes.
Toastums,
pop-ups, country squares.
But I do love Columbo TV series and Jessica Fletcher. What was the show? Sorry?
Isn't that Murder, She Wrote?
Is that I was just going to ask who Jessica Fletcher was.
I think that's Murder, She Wrote.
Almost 4 p.m. Oh, Murder, She Wrote. Okay. Yeah. I must head away for other things. Enjoy the evening if the stream is over before I return. We have been on almost 3 hours. So I should probably give a 5-minute warning. This has been great talking to you, Dana. I do want to make sure we cover Mr. A because I am not familiar with that character, and I want to make sure that we talk about it. But first, here is the house ad that you sent me, which is really cool. There we go.
And that's with the Creeper. And Anthro was interesting.
I remember that.
I wasn't an Inferior 5 fan, but
me either.
It just looked weird, and the art didn't appeal to me.
I only thought it was in Showcase. I didn't know it got its own series.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, I do remember that. Like 8 issues or something?
Maybe.
Okay. So these house ads are interesting.
I love it. But that issue of the Creeper. See what happened with Ditko at this point, because he had tuberculosis earlier in the 60s. But then when he started working at DC and he was doing the Creeper and Hawk and Dove, he had a relapse, and so he only did like the Creeper was he drew at least 3 or 4 issues, but then there was an inker, Mike Pep started to ink it, and Denny O'Neil wrote most of those issues, and it's really kind of like a Spider-Man trope kind of a story, where the Creeper is he's a good guy, but he's viewed by the cops as a bad guy, and they're searching him for murder and blah blah blah. So it's kind of like Spider-Man in that sense. And Denny O'Neil there's a protagonist named Proteus, and O'Neil has Jack Ryder, who's the Creeper, calling him Prody, kind of like Spidey calling him Prody.
Okay.
So it's a little too cute for its own good. And trying to do this, but what Stan Lee did with Spider-Man and the Creeper, dialogue-wise.
Okay.
Whereas Hawk and Dove was, Ditko did create the Creeper, and then he came back a few years later and did his own stories for World's Finest, and that's what's in this volume. Another volume that you might not have seen was this, all the Creeper stories in one book.
Whoop. Let me stop sharing so I can see this. Oh, is that a black and white thing?
No.
It's hardcover.
Yeah.
What the hell? I want that.
Yeah, it's good. It's a nice kind of matte paper. And when did this come out? 2010. So these are all in the DC universe by Ditko, but these are.
Ooh.
This is a cool book, and it has all the World's Finest stories about the Creeper by Ditko. So it's a fairly sizable book.
Yeah, I want that book.
Yeah, you do. It's worth having. So the best Ditko of that period was Mr. A and the Creeper and Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle was very much like, well, you can see where Alan Moore got the inspiration for the owl in Watchmen, because he has the flying crafts and everything. He comes swinging out of it.
Okay.
And Blue Beetle was Ted Cord, and he was an inventor, and as opposed to the Question and Mr. A, they were both like reporters and journalists and TV people who were kind of like crusaders, and they had a very stern sense of what's right and wrong. And there's no in between. especially with Mr. A. He was a more intense version. But there was, in that mysterious suspense issue, they have Jack Ryder, who I'm hope I'm not getting the characters mixed up. No, Vic Sage is the creeper. I mean, damn it,
Question?
is the question? Yeah. Okay, I wrote these down because Rex Grain is Mr. A, and he's a reporter for a newspaper, and the creeper was Jack Ryder. So the question is Vic Sage, and he's a television reporter. And they, in one of the stories, I'm getting it mixed up now, they want him to do a expose on these criminals so they can kind of put a stop to crime in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Gives them all the head criminals' names. He goes out and does the investigating. But then he comes back with the secondary lower level people. These people enable the bigger fish to do their thing. And they're saying, well, we don't want these ones. But he's like, yeah, but they're all equally as guilty. They're all part of it. You can't get the big ones and then leave the other ones because they're all guilty.
Mm-hmm.
And the best stories are the Mr. A stories because it has people who like the first one is about, and I always love these kind of stories where there's like the Hawk and Dove are two brothers. You see, there's the good and evil, and you can't see. This is where the objectivist philosophy.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about that.
And if you're strictly speaking, I mean, there is this brand of objectivism which is about self-interest, which I think some people take out of context. I might get grief for this, but in Ditko's Mr. A in Question stories, this is never about them. It's about people doing the right thing and the innocent being protected. They're the ones that matter to Mr. A and the Question. And so if you're even helping some awful, criminal do what they do, if you're just along for the ride, that's too bad. You're part of it.
So that's objectivism?
And in terms of objectively speaking, I think is the notion of that there's good and evil, and the in between. I mean, if you're not like the story, like the second Mr. A story, there's these three people have robbed. They have stolen money from somewhere. I think they might have kidnapped the girl. Yeah, that's what it was. They kidnapped the girl, and so this one guy, one of the three people, is just kind of along because they told him, well, we're not going to hurt anybody, but then when it comes down to it, they're going to just kill this little girl. So he's like, well, no, we can't do that. But then he says, well, I'll be good after this. After we do this, then I'll be good. And then he tries to take the money on his own and says, well, now I can be good. It's like, no. and so they all die, really. I mean, Mr. A doesn't help any of them except for the girl. That's his thing. He isn't going to help scumbags. And,
right.
And if you're only good after you get what you wanted out of it, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Anything. And Mr. A he's very strict in that way. The stories are really good. It's kind of like Dirty Harry in a way. It's like it's like he isn't worried about the bad guys. If he has to blow them away, he's going to. And so I'm not sure because Denny O'Neil and Steve Skeets, both who worked with Ditko, had an issue with this aspect because when Denny O'Neil was writing some of the creeper stories, Ditko kept changing things about the stories, and O'Neill wasn't happy about that. But it
Hmm.
was his character, so I'm not sure why O'Neill. But that's why he made so many changes in the question later on, because he didn't really approve of the Ditko's objectivist philosophy. It was, and one thing I'll admit is that maybe he doesn't leave. It's like it's not the stories that you write in this context don't have enough variations to make for a long lasting character, because Ditko did a few Mr. A stories, but they're all kind of like the same story, only told differently.
Okay.
Which is why the Mysterious Suspense stands as the best of all of those.
Hmm.
It just stands as the shining example of what those kind of what he was doing, and they were about corruption, and they were about people willing to, you know, bend the rules to their own benefit. Whereas as the question and Mr. Ray just weren't having it, and people kept trying to corrupt them, and they were just like, nope, not interested.
Okay.
I'll quit my job before I lie for you, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
So his standards were rock solid as far as, I mean, like Mr. A and the question, they had rock solid principles.
Hmm. Okay.
And they both had a. I'm not sure that that Rorschach is very much a version of. I think it's just the faceless thing
Hmm.
that Alan Moore was inspired by. I don't see much of those two characters in Rorschach, but maybe if I read it again, I'll see more of that.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting comparison.
But I could, if I could send you. Can you read digital comics, CBRs?
Yeah.
I'll send you a copy of a scanned copy of Mysterious Suspense for you to read.
Okay. I think I use a different email address for my tablet. So
Well, you're gonna send me that later, whatever that is.
okay. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm interested in reading it.
and Hawk and Dove didn't last too long because, like I said, Ditko had a relapse of tuberculosis, and by the third issue, Gil Kane was doing it. He was writing it and drawing it, and I think Steve Skeets wrote one more, and then Gil Kane totally took it over, which at the time I thought was okay. I mean, I was a Gil Kane fan too, but Hawk and Dove, they were these two brothers were always like the brother. One brother was kind of a bully, and the other one kept calling he kept calling Dove a coward, and that was kind of the dichotomy of those two characters.
It was a weird comic, I thought.
It was weird.
I didn't see how first of all, I am aware that these are made up stories, but I didn't see how they could function as a team.
Well, they often, I think what happened was that they ended up having to within the moment, but they never saw eye to eye on anything.
Yeah.
And it just didn't last long.
If I recall correctly, Rob Liefeld did Hawk and Dove for New 52.
Right.
And it's 14 years ago, but I think I enjoyed that. I don't think it got very many issues, but I remember enjoying reading it.
Was it a similar concept? Because there was a bizarre origin story where this disembodied voice comes out of nowhere and says, "You'll never know where I'm coming from, but here are these powers. Just say hawk and dove, and you'll become hawk and dove. And it wasn't even a real origin. It was just like a weird kind of origin.
Okay.
Was the Rob Liefeld stories like that? Did they get that?
I can't remember now. It was all the way back. I'm looking to see. I don't have a collected edition of it, and so I don't know. I'm sure it must have been collected.
You would think.
Yeah, but I feel like it was like 8 issues, maybe. But I'll have to check to see. I would like to read it again to see if I actually did enjoy it.
Yeah. I think the only reason that I like this, I mean, if anybody else had drawn this other than Ditko and then Gil Kane, I would not have bought this.
Right. Okay.
Like if Ross Andrew had drawn it.
Oh, okay.
Or Mike Zakowski, I would have said nah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wasn't a huge fan of Justice League either for that same reason. Mike Zakowski and those are my favorite artists.
I wasn't a fan of Mike Zakowski. I know I know he does have fans. I think he was used so much because he was so fast.
Yeah, I think Dom likes him, which is interesting. I mean,
Dom of X.
Yeah, I think coming as a new reader, I think it's interesting that he likes that art.
Yeah, but that is right.
I can see that there might be an appeal to it, but same as with Jack Sparling, it was just like no. Like I would get like I'd be reading something and it's like Secret Six was like that. It was like Frank Springer was drawing the issues originally, and then somehow in the middle Jack Sparling comes in. It's like what?
So here's the house ad for Secret Six and Brave and Bold.
Yeah,
I remember having both of these. But
that's a Nick Cardy cover. On
the Secret Six. Yeah, I can see by the but it's not the Secret Six as we know them today, as written by Gail Simone.
Not in the least. I don't think it is because it had Harley Quinn in it and whatnot, didn't
it? Secret Six, maybe a little bit, but mostly it's like Catman and I think maybe Bane was in it.
I have to wonder why they called it the Secret Six, but
I think they were like an off the books team, like Suicide Squad.
Yeah, well, the Secret Six was like an espionage comic, like when James Bond was big and
okay, yeah, that's Mockingbird Commands You. Okay,
like Man from Uncle and Thrush and that kind of thing.
Yeah. But Safar's into soccer. That's right. Okay.
Was he watching the World Cup?
I think he is. Yeah. I think upper management might be watching one of them tonight.
Are you into soccer at all?
I'm not, but I told Safar that what I really am into is all the stories that I read about the towns that have overseas teams staying in the towns, how welcoming the people are to those teams, like Algeria and the Congo, other places, and people are like rolling out the red carpet for them, and that made me that's a good feeling. That's a feel good story.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, one of the soccer fans, I don't remember where he's from, but he posted that if you want to hate America, watch the news. if you want to love America, drive cross country in America.
That says a lot.
Yeah. So he had a good experience, and that makes me feel hopeful.
Yeah, because even when I go out here in England, I don't see any of the. I mean, there are bigots out there, and they have marches and this and that. But just among regular people, I don't see any of the stuff that they talk about going on. I mean, people aren't often bigots to your face.
Yeah,
and
mob mentality thing.
I find people are just nice to me, just without, they don't know me, but we meet at the store or somewhere and waiting in line, and they'll start chatting, and they'll say, "Oh, where are you from?" And I say, "I'm from California," because my accent's different. And they're just nice.
Yeah.
I think the hate people see on Twitter and even on Facebook now is really kind of behind a keyboard.
Yeah.
And I wish it wasn't even there, but when you go out in public, you don't really see it. I don't, anyway.
Well, I see a lot of stuff because I live just outside of DC. I see a lot of good stuff, but I have seen some really terrible stuff recently.
You didn't see those. They weren't Proud Boys. They were those the guys who were.
It's a white supremacy thing.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see any of that?
I didn't personally experience it, but I knew it was going on there. So, Pitima is asking Safar, he's all for France now that the U.S. is not in it. And I remember Cape Verde. Patty was saying that was really an excellent Cinderella story. I think we should. Well, we've been going over 3 hours, and this has been great. I've had a blast talking to you.
Yeah, I've had a great time too. One thing I wanted was, did you have a chance to see Supergirl yet?
I haven't. I need to go see it. My movie buddy doesn't want to go see it for some reason. I totally want to see it.
I think it's going to be leaving the theater shortly.
Oh, I know that Obsession is leaving the theaters and it's going to streaming like next week. I want to see Obsession. I'd much rather see Supergirl at home. So if it's going to HBO, I'll wait for that.
It'll be one of those.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be on digital. You can buy it by the end of July or something.
Oh, I should get the Steelbook edition. Wonder where that is.
It's a fun movie. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, but I want to see it on a streaming service, Harvey. And Pittymon knows what's up. 3 hours is nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peacock is where I want to see it. Thank you. I'm not paying for it. I just want to see it on Peacock.
I often have to rent movies on Apple TV that I can't find elsewhere.
They're
like $4 a piece.
Well, that's not that bad. Logan has the last question. May I ask what part of the UK you're in, Dana? Just curious. Logan's from the UK. Just curious is all, if you feel comfortable saying.
We are in right outside of Liverpool, about 12 miles from Liverpool, near a town called Widnes. Not far from Manchester, kind of in between Liverpool and Manchester.
It's okay, Logan. She just answered. It's okay. Thank you, Dana.
No, yeah, I don't mind answering.
Thank you, James. And
but yeah, I've had a great time.
Yeah, Dana and I always find something fun to talk about. We're never at a loss for fun comic books and everything else. So it's great to have you on.
Well, I would love to do it again sometime.
Okay, let's figure out what we're going to talk about. I know we start out talking about comics, but then we end up talking about cigarettes and toothpaste and stuff. So you never know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Okay, he's heard of witness. I think he said witness.
Yeah, witness.
Okay, so peace and love, peace and love. I appreciate all of you. Comics to drugs to comics and back to drugs. That sounds like my show. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, drugs and Pop-Tarts and comics.
Yeah, we have fun.
It's what life is all about.
Yes. So peace and love, everybody. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Was very engaged and fun, and it was really great. Peace and love, peace and love. And Dana, thank you so much for being here. And I am going to use my my song to play us out. I'm going to use the Omnicat theme song to play us out. So peace and love.
Nice being here.
Second row! Omnidog! Hey, Omnicat! Now here's the Omnidog and Omnicat show. It's the place to sit if you'd like to know more about the books that they've read. Kristen likes Lumber, James and Steven. Jess likes Monroe, Jimmy Olsen.